Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Going down, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All them beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing. Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny, and we're back to discuss the ongoing saga that is Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, obviously, you know, most of those feelings have changed as it's been numerous publications insinuating, suggesting that June 17th, we do have this fight. So, TBV, putting the pieces together, or at least I'm saying all the pieces falling together, because now it seems as if Alexis Rocha, who is the mandatory challenger to the WBO champion, Terence Bud Crawford, is moving on. He's not going to fight Terence. He and Golden Boy are not going to go into a purse bid, and they're not going to enforce their mandatory. Instead, they're going to take a fight that was previously scheduled. But this is what we'll be talking about right here today. Don't forget, today at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be back live right here on YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice to do our Shakur Stevenson versus Shonshiro previews and prediction, as well as the entire card. It's about an 8 or 9 fight card. We'll be talking about that fight card at our 12 o'clock lunchtime show, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll discuss it only there and only that card there, like we did our card for yesterday with Bam Rodriguez. So if you want our previews and predictions, you want to know who we're picking, just go to that episode. But Danny, buenos dias. Good morning. How are you?
What up, champ? Buenos dias. I am good. I am
good to hear.
caffeinated.
Okay.
Is that a term?
I mean, I guess.
Caffeinated.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm caffeinated. I am I exercised this morning.
I wonder what's up with those people that drink decaf, right? Like, what's the point?
Taste, right? Those are people that drink it for the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why else are you drinking it?
Yeah. Not to interrupt, but just it came in my head. We already have our episode scheduled for April 22nd. We're going to be doing a watch party from the View It Studios here in Las Vegas. We're inviting 40 individuals to partake and watch that party with us. Obviously, it will be a fee. Tickets go on sale on our website Friday. But there's only a limited seated option. So there's only 40 people can come. But we will have food and drinks. You'll be amongst, the biggest boxing fans and hardcores of TBV's community.
You'll be a part of the show, obviously. Mike's will be
live show.
So as
you won't have to call in. We'll be passing a mic around
Yeah.
so you can get your take on individual rounds. We're gonna watch it together. We'll be on camera. We'll be on a stage. You guys will be in the audience. There'll be TVs, huge TVs everywhere. Food, drinks, and like I said, great boxing minds. So, I've done this before. And I'm sure there's a lot of Mexicans that have done fight parties. I mean, I don't want to quite say that a typical house fight party is exactly what we're doing because, again, it's the hardcore boxing fan that makes this a special and a thing, right? Because, anywhere you turn, you could be talking to someone that's super knowledgeable.
And somebody as passionate as you, somebody that's part of the TBV community as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow, tickets go on sale on the website. But yeah, champ, just want to... It's kind of surprising, kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie.
What's that?
That Alexis chose to.
Why is it surprising? That's what I'm saying. All the pieces are falling together. It really means we might get this fight June 17th. Like, what else is Bud gonna do?
Because it's like, had he at least tried to get the fight, he could have got paid step aside. Now it's like it looks...
I mean, if you know you're not ready, you know you're not ready.
That's true.
And let's be real, Anthony Juice Young.
That's very true.
Anthony Juice Young got a good win, right? Who'd he beat? He beat Saddam Ali after Ali beat Cotto. That was his biggest win. And then he got shelved after that. And then he had a couple of fights here and there. But he's 35 years old. So if anything, boxing is giving him a severance package. This is a payday that got scratched because it was already scheduled. And then he got injured. And they pulled him. And then we got the, star boxing. What's his name? Ashi? The dude Rocha just fought. The Ghanan dude.
Yeah, I'd have
That's who stepped in for Young. So Anthony Young, not to be with a major promoter, and this opportunity comes back at him on a second time, bro. He's fucking lucky right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for him, it puts him in good position, and obviously it's a good thing for him. But George Ashe was the guy that just fought Alexis Rocha.
So, Young, if anything, I'm young. I've been on club shows, mostly built up in Atlantic City, on the Lamana cards, and it's like I get this opportunity to fight Rocha that can put me in position for a title shot before it's all said and done. He don't got to win, bro. But, as a dude that doesn't have a major promoter to get a title shot versus Crawford because you beat Rocha, that's life-changing. So, yeah, man, I'm just excited that the talks of Rocha and Crawford are dead, which, again, seem to me that they're paving the way for a fight with Crawford and Spence to be alive. But we do have a poll. I want to tell you about that poll. Sorry about that. I want to tell you about that poll. I'm asking you, does Alexis Rocha versus Anthony Young indicate Earl Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford happening June 17th? 44% of you believe yes, it means the fight is happening. 37% mean they say no, this means nothing. You're terrible. You 30% pessimist bums. And then 10% say Spence will duck and fight Thurman. 8% say Crawford will duck Spence. Man, those dudes are haters. The dudes that choose to say someone's going to duck rather than say yes, it's happening or no, it's not happening, right? Like, they'd rather go ahead and tell you, nah, this dude will never fight so-and-so. They don't want to, you know what I mean? No, he don't get it.
Yeah, I get it, champ. I get it.
How was the gym, brother?
Sparring. It was
Sparring day again?
Yeah, it was sparring day. Yeah. It was
Same people?
no. Memphis is
Ladarius Miller?
Ladarius Miller. Yeah.
And who else?
Just Memphis. 8 rounds.
It's Vasil Southpaw or?
He's southpaw.
Oh, he's Southpaw.
Yeah.
Memphis is, or he
Yeah,
just works that way?
No, he's southpaw as well. Southpaw 35.
Yo, honestly, they need to get Ezekiel. You should recommend that. I'm telling you. He's a Southpaw. He's awkward.
What weight?
Bro, he's like 26 or a little bit heavier. But you know that's fighting weight. So he's perfect. Even for 3 rounds, I'm telling y'all, he's perfect. I'm telling y'all. I know that you've seen them spar each other already, and we're talking obviously Dev, because I know it's going to be crazy, but like, I think Ezekiel's different now. He's changed probably. How long has it been since you've seen that sparring? Has to be at least 2 years. 1 year. More, at least 2 years, yeah, because I've been living here 1 year.
That was for the JoJo fight, so yeah.
I think it'll be good. He has like, you know what I mean? I don't even want to use the word similar because we're live, right? So I got to say like, you know, something. It's similar. I mean, in terms of looking for an imitation. You understand? I'm not saying he's a Lomachenko. I'm saying if you're looking for an imitation, it's like when Malik Scott did his imitation of Tyson Fury. Didn't you like that? Like visually, it didn't look like Fury's mannerisms and movement in the ring.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to be old boy, but he can be old boy is all I'm saying.
Yeah, another name that got thrown out there.
Who's that?
But he just fought, so they don't know how soon he'll be willing to come back. But Real Basie.
Yeah, nah, he on vacation, man. He on vacation.
Yo, but look, when they was like, because of
the size.
Yeah, they're like he's so small.
He is, man. He is. He is short. But he still got the skill and that Cuban footwork if he, you know, chooses to bring it out. So, yeah, man.
What the 747 mean, Raw Dog? He said Arrow 747 Spence.
Ain't 747 a plane?
Yeah, but I don't get it.
He always flying high? He balling?
I don't know.
We got Ronnie Reyes, $2 super chat, says, good morning. Yes, definitely, because Rocha wanted the fight. So, Ronnie, as you can see, we did get your super chat today. Let's see if you're going to be able to send more than one as you haven't been able to in the past. But we did get it. And that's another person that believes that, you know, this means something.
Smoked some black runts yesterday.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yo, that shit was rocking.
Someone else gave it to you?
Yeah. That shit was rocking.
Yo, you hear this dude cheating on Hardin? That shit ain't rocking, bro. Get out of here.
Nah, it was rocking.
That shit ain't rocking. They rocking right there.
Nah, for sure. You got it on the thumbnail.
Huh?
I thought you had it on the thumbnail.
Yeah, I do at the bottom right there. For sure. Ezekiel Borrero is who I'm saying would be a good sparring partner. Again, I'm saying sparring partner. You know, try to put your thinking cap on as a trainer, not your fanatic cap on as a fight fan. I'm not saying Borrero looks, fights, or acts like Loma. I'm saying he can do a good imitation of Loma. If you're looking for someone to dress up as Loma for Halloween, it might work for him. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that physically, but
Brandon.
physically moving in the ring, yes.
Brandon, Is he in the chat, Brandon?
Which Brandon?
Brandon, are you? I saw you was in the gym this morning. Are you around? Schedule Zachary Ochoa, Brandon. Zachary Ochoa.
Where who we fighting that you want Zach on?
Nah, he's sparring Loma.
Oh. That's so interesting. Damn, shout out Breadman. That's Breadman's fighter.
Yeah.
I wonder if he went with him to
know.
watch the sparring.
I don't.
You know Tio out here. You ain't trying to make peace?
I heard that he ain't allowed. You ain't allowed to bring no trainer unless you like another champion, pretty much. Cause of this, I don't know, but yeah.
So they just want you not to never be your best.
I don't know what it is. Yo, you said he's out here?
Yeah.
What?
I seen him at Mayweather's and DLX already.
You said what's up to him, or he don't fuck with you? Nah, he don't fuck with you.
No, I
either?
mean I seen him on Instagram at Mayweather and DLX out here, but I mean you be in the gym, you know, bruh. You know, my sleep is all fucked up. After work yesterday, I slept until like 10:30.
Your trainer asking about you, yo.
I know.
To be like, yo, where your man's
I'm
at?
coming back.
And I said, Coach, he been ducking. He a fat ass again.
You crazy. I'm coming back. It's just, bruh, it's hard. Once you out, you out. Like right now, I'm on sweets. I'm on chocolate in bedtime. I got to get back in the gym time. That's why I tell people, that's why Border Wars to me was always important because, you know, the thought of someone whooping your ass, that makes you train. And if you can't train with the thought of somebody whooping your ass, well, then this ain't for you. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I ain't got no fight no more. So it's like I ain't got to be in the gym every single day. I just got to make sure I stay in my waist size. You feel me? Stop hating, Danny. He ain't been in the gym not once.
I'm in the gym every day.
Sleeping according to Sean Haney.
Yo, he wild for that. Yeah, Bougie. You know, shout out to the champ.
But if you want to call in, the number to call is definitely 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion. We're talking Alexis Rocha and Anthony Young being official for May 27th on the Zone, which now frees up our good friend Terence Crawford to make the fight that is being rumored is already done for June 17th, right here in Las Vegas. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I believe that this really is an indication that Earl and Crawford have gotten it together. I still don't believe that boxing has got it 100% right and that they're all of a sudden gonna, you know, do the right thing and announce this on the, you know, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia Super Bowl pay-per-view.
Question for you.
And I'm using the word Super Bowl because that's what Ryan is calling it.
No.
Bill ain't gonna like that because Bill said him and Haney and Loma's the Super Bowl.
I'm pretty sure they was calling Cambosos the Super Bowl because it was undisputed.
And now they're calling he and Loma the Super Bowl. I mean, when last time he was on, he was doing that. But what you were gonna ask me?
I don't know.
You're weird.
Maybe.
If you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to hit that numero
uno
at least one time. Hitting that button one time is going to indicate to us, the way Rocha fighting Young is indicating to us, that he isn't going to be the mandatory and that Crawford doesn't have to fight him, which leaves him completely free to face Errol Spence Jr. June 17th, exactly like all the rumors and all the stories have been indicating. This is just a further, I think, confirmation of that. Oh, Ruin the 504 saying they're never fighting. I don't know. I mean, this is all positive. Well, look, we can also think about this. I know a lot of people are like, yo, but what about Crawford's tweet? Think about it. Earl never came out and said anything negative. He let it be. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So that's good. If you want to think negatively about Crawford Street, well, then we got to think positively about Earl Spence's silence, right? What do they say? No news is good news. But I'm going to do some good news. I'm going to go ahead and hit this thumbs up button from 114 to 115. I'm going to just say I am sad and disappointed because we got 291 votes, and less than half of those are thumbs up. I mean, if 291 people voted, 291 people should have hit the thumbs up. It's only right. It's a free way to support this show, and we do need the support. We want to get to our goals of 1 million subscribers. We want to get to our goals of putting this show in front of all boxing fans and having new callers every single day. So we need your help. We're going to King Amin in Essex to join us here with today's topic. Once again, we're talking Earl Spence, Terence Crawford, and whether or not that fight is really happening June 17th. And is this another piece of the puzzle to indicate that it is going down on June 17th now that Crawford doesn't have to face his mandatory any further?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
Amin, what it do?
Hey, yo, top of the morning, fellas. What's good?
What up, champ?
Can't complain.
I was all enthusiastic, and then you guys, I'm a sensitive person. I'm the one that'll call in and say I respect crying because it's a show of wearing your heart on your sleeve. So y'all know I'm sensitive, right?
Yeah.
I don't like this. This should be fucking with me, man. Like, yo, this is like when you in high school and you chasing that bad chick. Like, it come to you when you don't chase it. I'm tired of chasing this fight. We need it, of course we do, but I don't think there's any indication at this point that, listen, unless one of these two guys say it. Now, the good thing is we know that the fight is always in the balance, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe you mentioned, does boxing do the right thing? Do they announce it at the 10th then? Well, then that would be two things they would have done right, in quotes, in succession.
Yep.
Number one, Ryan Tanks for all the spectacle that's worth, and then announcing the next biggest possible fight. So at the same time, I'm a little heartbroken. I'm sad, but I'm an optimist. The sun is shining through my window right now. I got to see a little bit more to really get more enthusiastic, but I don't know if I can make a move and feel any sort of confidence, man. But we'll be watching it because I'm not sure if there's any other big fight, like
Champ. You're supposed to be a hardcore boxing fan. Like, at the end of the day, black and white, all articles and reports indicate that Rocha is Crawford's mandatory. If the mandatory is deciding, I'm going to fight a 34-year-old dude coming off an injury, how can you not take that as a sign of optimism that the fight is possibly happening on June 17th?
I don't know. Maybe that's just the skeptic in me. Because it's Crawford and Spence and the drama surrounding it. This is, and I almost feel like we have to accept it because of the precedent was there with Pacquiao and Mayweather. So these motherfuckers probably be sitting in the back room laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what? We really don't got to give it to them because the precedent is 5 years. If we do it in 4, they should thank us. Man, I can't. And listen, all signs are pointing. You're absolutely right, man. But until I see Earl or Bud pointing, I can't look at them signs.
Can we look at it, since the indications are there? Can we look at it in a positive manner? Not like you ain't gotta believe it, but just be positive about it, because you don't sound too positive about it.
Nah, he's a skeptic with this, but I get it. Again, I get everyone's reluctancy. No, I get everyone's reluctancy. I get it. Your skepticism. You're entitled to that because they've drawn this out for as long as they have. But again, it's like I said, a puzzle piece. It fits. It's fitting. The fact that the mandatory is bowing down and opening up the doors to allow the fight, that puzzle fits. I'm not looking to put that anywhere else. It's where it belongs.
It's a huge piece. It's a huge piece. But I think in the same way you painted me, I am a hardcore. For such a hardcore, I guess it just hurts me to get my hopes up, man. I don't want to get my hopes up. I'd rather just look away, and if it happened, it happened.
Well,
I might cry on the show, man. I might cry right now, man. Move on to the next callers. I'll fucking cry, man.
Damn,
I hear you.
I
don't think there's anything to cry about.
A wise man once, brother. You watch college basketball?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
shout out to Jersey City. Shout out to UConn.
You know who Dick Vitale is? Legend. May he rest in peace. He once said that in order to live a happy life, you must
need a happy wife.
You must laugh every day. You must cry every day.
Not if you ain't got no happy wife.
And then
Can't
I
lie.
forget the third one. I smoke weed now, but you get what I'm saying. Crime was one of those three things. So it's alright, champ. Let the emotions out.
I'm about to go
Everything
smoking
gonna
and
be
go.
alright.
Danny, thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I'm about to go smoke and cry, man. Y'all fellas be
We are
good.
here for you.
Word. But ain't no need to cry,
Yo,
man.
like
Ain't no need to
people
cry.
think this is
We
really
get
a
in this
boxing
fight.
show. This is really
Therapy.
like a men's.
It's a barbershop. It's a
We're
virtual
Dr.
barbershop.
Melfi. We're Dr. Melfi for all my
It's a
soprano.
virtual barbershop, man. You come here and get your fade and talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? You cry if you need to. It's all right. It's all right. You heard? It's all right. Matt Bent, Kansas City. What up? What up? What up? What up?
Can you hear me?
I sure can. I sure
We
can.
hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
All right, man. Loud and clear. Danny is here for you. I like that. Danny said we're here for you.
We're here for you.
Try, let it out. That's beautiful.
Oh, that was Stuart
That is
Scott.
beautiful.
That.
But
Danny's reading live comments from the YouTube channel for anybody that's questioning
Oh,
his
Jimmy.
outburst.
It was Jimmy V. Yeah, Jimmy V. Yeah.
Jimmy V.
Not Dick.
I don't know
Yo,
if
I
Jimmy
smoke
V or
weed
Stuart
these
Scott, but
days,
this
bro.
morning it was Danny.
Dick Vitale still alive.
it was
Yes,
Danny-
indeed.
it was Danny Alvarez.
Jimmy
It was
V.
Danny
That's my
Alvarez
apologies.
this morning.
Y'all smoke
In
a
our
lot of
presence.
marijuana, man.
Anyway,
Stop blaming it on the weed.
It is a
Terence
weed.
Crawford, Spence, I hope it happens. I have one question for the boxing boys.
What up?
When are you gonna have Jihad Tucker on?
Bruh, he was supposed to come on yesterday.
When is he coming back to the
But
boxing
listen, great minds think alike. I promise you, it's gonna sound like cap, but literally, as you're talking, I was typing and I just hit him. Like I could screen share. It say 6:35 right there. I'm like, yo, Ja, are you up and available? You know what I mean? He was supposed to come on yesterday for yesterday's
Telling me
second
to get
show at
on.
3:15. Look, bam, it's saying right there.
This is the biggest podcast. This is the biggest boxing show.
Nah, he was down.
in
He
the
said say
uni-
less
in the
yesterday and
universe.
anything. It's just that, you know, we forgot to hit him at the time that we were supposed to hit him to remind him to come on. But we definitely
It's
gonna
the
get him on. I
Dead
gotta
Man and Danny.
have a conversation with him, man. He was
Word.
too official in that fight.
Yeah, we need to get him on. I hope Spence and Crawford happens, but I am not holding my breath because I like to live. Yeah, but the boxing voice is there for you. Thank you. That's my call.
You're welcome.
I mean, HMG Nick says, happy wife means you're buying things that makes her happy, so you're probably stressing as a man. Laugh out loud emoji. No, bro, that's sad if the only way you know how to make someone happy is by trying to buy their love, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You might need to tune in to Untitled so we can help you out with that, bro. It's all right. Sheesh. Sheesh. But the number to call in is right above our head, 1425
569 5241. Press 1 one time.
Voice your opinion.
We are on
right
Twitter
here.
Spaces and Discord as well.
Super Mix, Plainview. Super Max.
Yo, hold on.
Yes. Disconnect that Bluetooth. Why you ain't
What
got
up,
no
y'all?
Kenichi biz, man?
What up, champ? What up?
What
What
up?
up?
Yo, man, this is good. This is a good indication. I feel like we're on the right track. Yo, shout out to Danny getting his Oprah Winfrey on this morning, dog. You know, he got here being therapy for you guys.
Yeah, I meant Jimmy V, man. I meant Jimmy V. My apologies, but yeah.
Either way, dog, you getting your Oprah on. You know what I mean? You letting them let it out on the couch, dog. You finna give away some boats and shit. I like it.
Damn, some boats.
Dude, Oprah was giving away all kinds of shit. Bro.
You get a car. You get a car.
No, I remember, but damn, he went straight to the top. She was giving out cars. You got to give out boats.
I'm trying to speak Danny's fame into existence so he can remember that I know him. But no, man, this is a great indication. I get hesitancy. I'm hesitant myself. But as a hardcore boxing, we got to remember too. No news is good news. So we keep getting these little trickles of indications. We really haven't heard nothing clear from these guys, and at this point, we got
a lot of pieces, and they all are pointing the same direction.
Yeah.
Earl Spence tweets. The little video spinning the block with the ski mask. Everything is making sense.
And we got to understand that, these guys are never going to come out and make it an announcement on their own until they get the go-ahead. That's just how it works, I'm sure Errol's side is going to be the one to have to make the announcement or however they're going to do it. So let's hope for the best. I'm hoping that we do get that announcement on the Tank Ryan undercard or during the pay-per-view.
Honestly, I would have preferred not a fight announcement, but instead a Terence Crawford 3-fight deal announcement. Like, I'm all for undisputed, but what if he wins? Do we got to go through this again to get the Jermell Charlo fight? Like, he should have just signed a multi-fight deal.
We got to take our wins where we can, and this is just for Amin. Hey, Amin, don't forget, it's 2023, big dog. We've been talking about this fight since 2018, so we're at the 5-year mark. So even if that's what they were waiting on, we're here. Actually, Danny probably knows off the top of his head. Did Crawford win his title in like June of 2018?
Yes, it was exactly June of 2018.
Yeah, so we're right. So if that fight happens this June, we're right at the 5-year mark, which means all this shit was on purpose. But look, my boy Spence ain't lied to y'all yet. I've been trying to tell y'all, Ness. I expect an apology. I expect you to wear that shirt with pride.
How the hell I'm going to apologize because he's fighting Crawford 8 years later? Knock it off.
You caught him out. He told you it was next.
What the hell? Next? It's been 8 years. He told him get a belt. He told him get a belt 5 years ago, man. Chill.
When you bought that shirt.
You mean when I bought the second shirt? Because I bought the first one thinking it was next, and it wasn't next. Remember?
The first one ain't have no mention of
Bruh, I got 2 shirts with TC on it, man. Stop it. One of them got eyes. Knock it off. The man been supposed to fall.
We've been waiting on him.
I can't believe how y'all make it. All right, that was your bell, you excuse maker.
I didn't hear the bell. Don't lie to me. But yo, hey, I'm gonna hit you up. I'll be in town this weekend.
He said he ain't hear the bell. I guess y'all don't hear it on Discord, but believe me, I don't lie. That bell rang minutes ago. I was letting you live, and you over here talking about the shirt is an indicator the fight is happening. How the fuck I'm going to apologize? I got 2 shirts. Look, one of them shits got TC on the door with the door closed, right? And one of them got TC on it with the door open with the eyes in it. So when exactly was he next? 2 shirts, 3 shirts ago? It's going to be a new shirt coming out. Y'all know it like I know it. I just exposed it. What up?
Well, third time the charm. So third time going to be the fight shirt.
I ain't buying another $80 shirt. Especially not after Enrique Church made those beautiful Tank and Ryan shirts from BoxingFanApparel.com, and they way better quality.
Yo, what's good,
No bullshit. What up, Davidian?
What's good, Ringwalk? No, I mean, this information about Rocha taking another fight, I mean, it's a good indicator, but we just got to wait and see. But why not? I mean, the Tank and Ryan going to be one of the blockbuster fights, so why not? I hope they do surprise us with something. You know, I don't see no reason why we got Benavidez and Caleb. Let's just keep it rolling. You know, the best should always fight the best, and I hope they surprise us with the fight. I think it's gonna happen. Why not? I feel like Bud wants to fight. Earl wants to fight. if Bud fought Rocha, we know what was gonna happen in that fight. It's gonna be another knockout. So Rocha was definitely gonna get cooked by Bud. So yeah, I'm just excited. Great show. Respect y'all. Ness, when they do make the fight, make sure you wear your Earl Spence t-shirt.
I'm gonna do a giveaway that day. There was always the giveaway. Honestly, there was always the do a raffle during the live fight chat. But you know, the fight never happened.
Yeah. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to the back call, and God bless y'all.
God bless you, champ. I got a lot of callers on Blog Talk, which is the 14255695241. That means I need you to press 1 right now. Just press it once. Once. It's like, oh, is he talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you.
But have you pressed it?
Have you pressed it? No.
Because if you ain't pressed it, then what are we talking about?
Exactly. So there you go. Now I see all these callers. Brand new caller in Atlanta. Who this? Is it Atlanta or Alabama? Atlanta. What's your name, champ?
My name's Jody, man. I'm just I've been a fan of y'all for a minute, been following y'all. Just want to say shout out to y'all. This is my first time calling. I'm always at work listening to y'all.
Appreciate it, Jody.
Oh, I just wanted to speak on the I'm not understanding how real boxing fans just get discouraged. Like they like all the fights not happening. Like when you know these two, I know these two they have to fight each other. And we got to understand the business side of it. Now, yes, I'm a fanatic. I may be just dumb, but every time I get any type of good news, I'm like, that's what's like. It's about to happen. As soon as I seen Rocha was fighting somebody else, I was like, oh, this is another step closer to the fight being made. And you have to understand too. Just a couple weeks ago, didn't we have a leak in Spectrum when they said the date was June 17th?
Yep.
So when
As
soon as I seen this, I was like, as soon as I seen this, I'm like, okay, baby, let's go. We getting there. I'm not understanding I think it's just sensitive boxing fans when they see that like, oh, I have to see it for sure. It has to be, man, come on, man. Like this fight is happening.
I'm with you, champ. Positive energy and these clues are all pointing in the right direction.
Exactly. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Everybody chin up, man. This fight is going to happen. Real boxing fans know what's going on. We see the puzzles getting put together, and, it takes time, man. I feel like in the beginning, when it first started talking, I feel like it was too short of a time. I'm not going to say I didn't believe it was going to happen, but when it didn't happen, I really wasn't surprised, and I feel like it was rushed. But it's been some months, and, these guys done sat down, and I'm pretty sure they've been talking. So they got some shit built up, man. Just have patience. We'll be fine. But shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all show. That's all I wanted, And,
appreciate you, Jody, man. Thank you for the call and the positive energy. We got a brand new caller. We going from Jody to the 929. Another brand new caller in the 929. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, man? Calling from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. What's your name, champ?
Kosi. Long time listener, man.
Posey?
Kosi, like Kosi, Kosi.
Kosi, Kosi.
Okay.
What up, champ?
Oh, wasn't it like Sosa
much,
Kosi? No. Kosa Sosa? I don't know. But go ahead, champ. How are you?
You talking about Kaiser Sosa?
Kaiser Sosa. All right.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, yo. I don't know, man. I feel like it's happening this time for sure. Before, I was hoping that it was happening, but I feel like it's happening now. All the chips are falling into place, and I'm looking forward to it. My uncle, on the other hand, he doesn't believe it. He's jaded right now, long-time boxing fan. He's jaded, but I feel like it's happening for sure this time.
He said for sure.
Now, we got a lot of people that's jaded, brother. Is that, we feel abused, really. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it. Like, you keep anticipating something and never getting it, man. It's like a kid on Christmas.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing that I want to know is, do you feel like with this amount of time, if they announce it during the Tank Garcia fight, You feel like it's enough time to?
Oh
Hell
yeah, hell
the
yeah.
fight?
Think about it. It's almost 60 days out if they announce it on the day of the Tank
I mean,
fight.
it would be exactly 8 weeks out.
There you go. That would be enough
Yeah,
time. But that's the only piece of the puzzle. That's the only puzzle piece that I do not believe fits because it's so far-fetched. We've never gotten that. All we do is wish for that. We always wish like, they should announce this
I'm
fight.
gonna be honest with you. I never like for the big fights. I feel like you shouldn't announce it because it's like, how many people really gonna be tuned in? But this is a big one. Like, this is one of the few times that actually makes sense to announce.
Yeah, all the eyes and ears gonna be on it. They just gotta do it the right way. Like you said, we never get that type of announcement where they announce it at the super large events that everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it almost needs this type of announcement solely because of how many casuals will be tuned in to Tank Ryan.
By this type of announcement, you mean what?
On the Tank Ryan card, champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be so many casual eyeballs on it. I think that not just do you have the announcement, you have the shit already so fucking said and done before the fight. Like, I'm talking about right now, that you fucking you should have
your fight posters.
No, bro. Spence versus Crawford
on the ring,
on the canvas,
apron.
on the canvas.
Boom! Ow, man! What the
that
fuck?
shit kind of did hurt. My bad.
Bro, you tripping, man?
That was a good idea.
They definitely gotta do a good job at presenting it as how important it is, so the casuals kind of pick up on that, and then not just think that it's just another fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't want to stay too long, man. I appreciate y'all guys. I tap in every day at work. Honestly, you guys inspired me and my uncle to start a little YouTube page. We just did some stuff with planning Benavidez' fight.
Nice,
So
champ.
check us
Shout it out.
Spar-
Shout out the channel, man.
It's called Spar Center. SPARCENT. Spar Center. Check us out on YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all guys, man.
Nah, I appreciate you, champ. Keep fighting a good fight, man.
All right, much love.
Yeah, man.
Much.
If you're on Blog Talk and you're like, yeah, I'm ready to come up right after him. I'm ready. You ain't press 1 though, so you ain't really ready.
And if you're on YouTube wondering where the hell Nez got that fly ass hoodie and where I got this fly ass shirt, you can head on over to ftwrbrand.com. Get yours. Discount code TBV.
That's right.
Save you a couple dollars. And on top of that, it doesn't just apply for our merchandise. It applies for Jared's, Caleb Plant.
Who's fighting this weekend. So if you go into the fight, might as well get one of his shirts and support.
Or
wear his shirt to the weigh-in and wear ours to the fight so we get that promotion.
Word. ftwrbrand.com. Get yours today.
Link in the live chat right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where I'm hoping you've already subscribed because we are on the hunt for 1 million subscribers, but we can only get there if you help us get there. And that's the big goal. That's the long-term goal. But little goals, obviously, 167,000 is what we're on the hunt for, and I believe we are actually about 300 away. Not bad. We're almost there. And, all we need is your assistance with getting there. Looks like we got ourselves a 2 quid super chat from R. Hayes. He says, salute TBV. Just sparking a fat sour diesel doobie now. Cool emoji. Shout out to you. Actually, I had grapes and cream coming in at a very nice... I don't see it.
At a very nice, how many percent? But definitely smash that
24.
like button. Smash that like button to everybody tuned in.
24.5%. Glass jar to keep it nice and fresh. Shout out to How to Thing. Check them out on Desert Inn Road right here in Las Vegas. Make sure you let them know TBV sent you for the best. Over 130 strains. I mean, I'm going to say this all the time. Why? Because I got so much variety. I can go there and never get tired. But that being said, they always got deals literally every day. This is not me making it up. This is not me giving them promotion. There's deals every day. If you want to just cop a O, and get your quantity, over that top shelf quality, they got that too. But you see, they go a step further because they don't just put whack O's for sale. You get like 28, 27, 26% O's, man, like fire too. They have so many connections with so many different growers and distributors that they are able to really give you good deals on top shelf bud. So check them out right here in Las Vegas, where it's recreational, baby. And check them out on Desert Inn Road. Let them know TBV sent you. We're going to keep these phone lines moving. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Help us out. Give us some visibility. If you love this show, all you got to do is share this show. Help it grow. North Carolina, throw your hands up. No, what is it? How that shit go? Remember that? He young. He ain't going to know. He ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But somebody know what I'm talking about.
I'm old enough to remember that, man. I'm old enough to remember that.
Okay.
Yo, good morning, y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all letting me call in, man. Danny Ness was good, y'all.
Good morning, man. Good morning.
Y'all, I'm excited about this, man. Yo, I canceled my 40th local here. And told everybody, yo, when they announced the fight, we all going out there for our 40th, and the fight never happened. Last July, and the fight never happened. So, like, I've been anticipating this for a minute. Yeah, that's it, yo. Listen, I just want to tap in with y'all. I'm excited, bro.
Me too, man. Me too. I believe.
Yeah, and yeah, like the pieces do seem to be falling in place. That's like you. I caught both of them T-shirts. No, it wasn't 5 years in the making. We're not gonna talk like that. But yeah, man, like anticipating it, like, yo, yeah, it's coming, ready for whatever, and it ain't never come. But this right here, this looking good with the Spectrum League, with the Rocha announcement, and then
spinning the block tweet.
Y'all been talking about it, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been talking about it for a minute, and then all of a sudden, you know, the majors is trying to pick it up, you know, because they feel it's coming, the announcement coming. So it's you know, it feel like it's coming, but I'm still not making no moves till Saturday night after the fight. Once they make the announcement, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thankful that I ain't copped that ticket ahead of time last year, thinking that it was going to happen, and it ain't come.
Yo, just get the insurance, man.
True that.
Word.
I mean, look, if money ain't no issue, I ain't counting nobody's pockets, bro. I'm just thinking how I think.
I'm going to be real before you say that. I never paid for insurance.
No, and that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to count nobody's pockets. I'm just thinking how I think, right? And I'm a regular guy, bro. So it's like, fuck. All right, cool. This probably gonna be an expensive ticket. Tank Ryan was outrageous. This one probably not as much, but you know what? Let me go ahead and get my shit now, and let me get the insurance on it for just in case. You know what I'm saying, bro? I legit know somebody that did that for Tank Ryan.
Honestly, just try to book Southwest, even if you got to drive to another airport, because at least you don't lose your money. You get infinite credit if you got to cancel, and you could cancel and change your flight for free. So if like, all right, it ain't happening, take your girl somewhere else. Use that flight or that credit to go somewhere else.
Word.
And save your money that way.
I gotta do my research on Southwest, man. That PR on Southwest ain't been looking real good over these last couple months.
Nah, you ain't lying. Everything that happened in the winter, but I'm gonna be real. I've been having the Southwest credit cards, you know, maybe 3-4 years after I started this business, and man, listen, they do me well. I know people don't like Southwest, but I don't got any bad stories. Honestly, I've never had a bad story with them. If anything, I got a bad story with United. They bumped me off my own flight.
He said he ain't never bought insurance on flights. Of course, he got insurance on that beautiful vet.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, for anybody that buys a car, you can't even leave the lot without full coverage on the finance.
Word.
Zach, what it do in Florida?
What's good, y'all? Good morning.
Good morning.
Top of the morning.
Hey, motherfuckers, don't remember Petey Pablo? I'm old and washed as hell.
North Carolina, put your hands up. Take your shirt off.
Yeah. Hey, this fight's going down, man. I can't believe people hating on it. Like you said, all the pieces falling in place. Rocha moving on. You had Bozy Ennis alluding to maybe Thurman was next.
Wait, for who? For Jerron?
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
Y'all talked about that too. Remember, you said there was some names that they didn't want to release yet, yada yada. I mean, maybe all this been in the works for a couple weeks, and he's gonna fight Thurman. Maybe Thurman's mad at all y'all saying he wants a payday. He's gonna go see Jerron.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I got audio. People could make a video saying I'm a hypocrite after saying this, but the truth is, I never wanted Thurman versus Boots. But he's taking so long. It's like, fuck it, man. Just fight Boots to show us you still belong.
I really
It's been over a year since the comeback.
Well, he wants to see Spence. I wanted to see Thurman versus Spence, but I think this fight's going down, man. I think the people that say, nah, it ain't happening, those are people that they're super fans of Errol or super fans of Bud, and they're not fans of boxing. And they would rather debate on what would happen if they fought and not see it than just see what the fuck it is. See if they, I like the sport more than any fighter. I got fighters I like, but I want to see what happens when they fight. And I think it's going to happen. I mean, it's obvious now at this point. Why would Rocha move on? I mean, didn't Thurman just have another baby?
Yep.
Maybe he's going to turn around, take some time off before fighting, I don't know, Ugas or Boots or something. And then these two are going to fight on June 17th. I'm looking forward to it.
I am just as excited and optimistic as yourself, man. Hopefully we do get an announcement soon the way they've been indicating. But, thank you for calling in, champ. If you got anything else, let us know.
No, I'm good, man. That's my call. I'll hit y'all up later.
All right, champ.
Peace.
Remember, we're talking Shakur Stevenson and previewing, predicting the entire card. 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Kingborn, Brooklyn, what is up? Presto,
hey, yo,
fix
you
him
hear
up,
me,
change
right?
him up.
Y'all
This
hear
don't
me?
mean nothing. Yeah.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. Live chat. Let's go. TBV Universe, let's go. Today, Kingborn Chronicles. Let's get to the shit, man. Let me tell y'all something about Shurichiro. Shu, whatever the fuck his name is, right? Did y'all know his family was half samurai, half ninja? Yo, his great-grandfather cut off the heads of 30 lords. Them motherfuckers doing backflips off castles and shit, you heard? So let me tell y'all something. And peace to all the gods and earths. Everybody know with 5%, power rule is Puerto Rican. We know Shakur is half black, half Puerto Rican, right? So here's the thing. He going to 135, y'all. Does he have the Heat Man sword? Did he pay his electric bill? Will he have the power? I'ma say the foulest shit everybody heard this week. Fuck around, Shakur gonna beat him. It might be 7-5. Cause one thing you know about them Japanese cats, they wild. They coming to fight, y'all. And let me tell y'all something about this fight. I want the fight more than anybody, EJ and Bud, but we gotta keep it real. I'm not believing this shit the same way you believe like Superman work at Amazon and goddamn Aquaman work for the Navy. I'm not believing none of this shit until it happens. Yeah, E, to me, I got the fuck out of Minnesota. Shout out to all my truckers. I was goddamn slipping and sliding. And anybody fucking with Kingborn Chronicles, throw them damn crowns in the chat. Yo, Ness, this shit gonna be live. Jared Anderson's the goddamn next serial killer in the heavyweight division. He gonna run this
12
shit.
o'clock. We're going to be talking about Jared in his fight and your prediction at 12 o'clock.
Hey, yo, Jared Anderson could knock out AJ right now. Yeah, I said it. Like I said, y'all love y'all.
So did Bradley.
I agree.
Peace. You already know.
I bet you, Danny didn't hit up Jared for a little FaceTime interview like Ellie be doing and be like, yo, Jared, you heard Timothy Bradley, the future Hall of Famer? The guy that beat Manny Pacquiao? That's how Ellie be. He'll boost up the dude that's talking about the other dude. Like, future Hall of Famer, superstar boxer, Timothy Bradley, first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division champion. He thinks you're a superstar. He said you will beat Anthony Joshua right now. What do you think about that, Jared? What do you think about that? Did Danny ask him?
No, bro.
Yo, they went to Central High School. That was dope. But we're gonna talk about that at 12 o'clock.
Pacific.
Shakur,
3 p.m. Eastern.
Javid, and Keyshawn.
And the rest of the card.
And the rest of the card. But specifically those three and the fact that they visited a public high school in Newark, New Jersey. You know, giving back. That shout out to Shakur because the other two men are not from New Jersey and you know, did that with him.
Day before they were at a middle school.
I'm going to be real. When I seen those pictures, though, this is supposed to be at 12 o'clock, but I'm going to be real. When I see those pictures, I said, damn, I know that the PR didn't do what they needed to do. Because not PR for Shakur and the fighters, but controlling the message. And truthfully, the message needs to be the fact that Shakur's been able to, you know, leave the inner city due to his hard work and talent and become rich and famous due to the hard work and talent. And I think that there needs to be a focus on how rich these guys are so that it can motivate the next fighter.
We don't know what was said.
I'm not saying that we know. I just know for a fact they didn't talk about his paycheck. How do you motivate a young man not to be a football player or a basketball player and instead a boxer if they don't know what that boxer's making, if they don't know what that boxer has accomplished and how well he lives? That's why Floyd was the perfect.
Chains around his neck, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, come on, man. I mean, you see those chains and you see Floyd's chains. What I'm saying is we need to publicize it more that you can earn a lavish living so that we can get. I mean, because what else are you going to the school for if not to tell them not to get into trouble and you can do anything you want to do? Why not promote your profession a little better is all I'm saying. Ron Boy Fresh, what up?
Ain't a bad idea, honestly.
Of course not. Just like putting boxing in the curriculum. If you got wrestling and fucking rugby and fucking, what's that other shit? My own nephew played that shit in Florida. Fucking
lacrosse.
Lacrosse, bro. How the fuck we can't have boxing, but we can have all that other shit? And some super schools got swimming with the Olympic-sized pools and the high diving boards. Like, everything is dangerous. Other schools got fucking horseback riding. Superman died on a horse. What up, Ron Boy?
Hey, Slim, what's up with y'all, man?
Chillin'.
My man,
y'all still,
wildin'.
you already know. Y'all still suffering from welterweight syndrome, Slim. Battered welterweight syndrome out this motherfucker.
So you gonna act like you don't believe none of these pieces?
No, absolutely not. No, fuck no. I believe, you know. I mean, I don't. You know, you can. Anybody can inbox me if you try and bet something. Nah, I don't believe that shit, Mo. But at the end of the day, man, it's just at a point, man, and it's like when jokers say, like, I think one joker called in and said, we don't want the fight because I'm being pessimistic about it. That's like the same motherfucker that believe that they girl ain't gonna cheat on them again. You keep taking these motherfuckers back, man. Motherfuckers need to make an example out of these motherfuckers for doing what they doing. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You got a platform, so you get paid off this. Me, I don't, so I'm always been the same way. Fuck them. If you want to impress me, announce Sabril Matias versus Prograis. That's what can impress me. Other than that, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, Mo. The shit ain't happening.
It looked like Catterall getting that Prograis fight.
I don't know where Prograis gonna sign at. Prograis said he wants Sabril. I take him for his word. I think I heard that Matchroom got another signing coming on, another like 2 or 3 more huge signings, and I think Regis gonna be one of them because Catterall already signed the Matchroom. So yeah. I'm not impressed. I let y'all Alabamans be impressed off this welterweight shit. I told you it's a horrible division. Y'all can be optimistic. That's cool. I'm gonna get paid either which way, regardless.
Hold up. If you don't believe this, if you
I don't believe it.
All right. So what does this mean? Who is Bud gonna fight? Who is Earl gonna fight in your mind?
You know what fucked me up in all this, and this is definitely what really fucked me up, is the Virgil and Stanionis thing. That's where I can't really pinpoint it out. It had nothing to do with Rocha and all that shit. It's something about this Stanionis and Virgil thing that's not sitting right with me. And I know Virgil got his little issue right now, so I don't know yet. But I know Earl and Bud ain't mixing it up in 2023. I mean, so I'm going to stand on that. And if they fight, we still got to understand that it's still a petition out there. It's a reason why Earl put a petition in to fight above 47. We not going to address that this motherfucker still can't make 47. Are we not going to address this? But
he
that's
is
neither.
allowed to change his mind, and it's been a long
Yeah,
time.
I mean, he is.
Like
Yeah,
it's been
I know.
a long time since then. Like he could have been in the gym. Remember, Derrick James said AJ watched him spar. He could have took the weight off by now.
He could
I
have,
agree.
maybe
I agree.
brought help
I
in.
agree, but don't you think it'll be? Don't you think it should be like sooner than later though?
But it is soon. Think about it. June 17th is hella time from right now.
Well, I heard June. I heard if the fight is made, it's going to be in July though. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm not optimistic about this shit. Fuck them. Announce Regis and motherfucking Matias if you ask me. I'm out, Mo.
Bro, Luis Collazo returning.
Luis Collazo returning where?
Probox. Later this
month. Oh, that's
month.
what's up, man.
Later this month.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Probox. I dropped the ball, man. It's not really me. It was my Border Wars people not being popular enough, man. Damn. For real, yo. We was the first one in that Probox studio, man. I was just watching yesterday's fights before you came. That they doing their thing. Shout out to Chris Algeria's now commentating with Paulie Malignaggi. What was the old dude we was
Mike
rocking
Goldberg.
with? Mike Goldberg too. And Claudio Trejos over there, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. They doing a team. They doing a team. So let me put this new date in my calendar. And we're going to set a countdown real quick. We're going to put Spence versus Crawford. Let's go. June 17th.
Yo.
What up?
Zorro.
Who's Zorro? 72
is that
days.
Big Fish? Big
Yeah.
Fish Vega? Zorro?
Yeah.
Look at this comment.
TBV opened the building. We was in there. It's nice except for all the, what? It moved. Needless what?
Needles on the ground.
Oh, shit. I mean, yeah, no, it's not in the best of areas. I think that as an entrepreneur, Gary Jonas is doing his thing. I heard over in London that Francis was being paid $25,000. That's amazing. That, I mean, honestly, for Probox to find $25,000 for one fighter, that's fucking amazing. They got no TV. They straight to their app, straight to their YouTube channel. I mean, that's amazing. I can't even believe they paying that much. So shout out to them. We needed another show box, and Probox TV came and gave us that. They got Wednesday nights, and Black Prime gonna have Tuesday nights. So we gonna have a lot of boxing, especially for development, and that's what these motherfuckers need to do. Like a new app, Black Prime needs to focus on the 0-0 fighter. Focus on the new talent, because they paychecks ain't $1 million. You could get them fights. You worrying about the Crawfords and the Conwells. No, they established. Fuck that. Start new. Have a 10, 12-year plan. I swear these motherfuckers don't know how to do business, man. They out here chasing these well-established fighters with amazing managers that are expecting paydays. Start with the 0-0 fighter. Start with the fighter with no fucking manager. Put them on. You know what I mean? Because believe me, Schofield 3 years ago was on this show with no promoter. So
that would have been perfect for him.
I mean, somebody did that. The dude from San Antonio did that. He got a co-promotion with him. He wasn't stupid, but there's a lot of stupid people out here wasting their time. It's like, bruh, stop trying to be HBO. Everybody can't be HBO and Top Rank and Al Heyman. Go be Lou DiBella. Better than Lou with a TV deal. And that's what Probox got, because it ain't TV, but they got their own app. They stream into their app. They getting me for my $1.99. They can have that. And if they move up to even $2.99, they can have that. They can have that. These are decent fights. Like I don't know these motherfuckers, but I could get to know them. And every now and then they put somebody I do know. Like, look, Luis Collazo, last time, Christian Thun. Last couple of times, Cesar Francis. And it'll get better if they get a deal. Truth be told, HBO used to have Boxing After Dark. Showtime barely has Showbox. They could just give that budget to these people. And it's like Showbox brought to you by Probox. You understand? And they just send a signal to Showtime. You know, and they no longer send the signal to their free
And-
YouTube channel.
And then in that case too, you ain't got to worry about venue because they got it.
Of course.
Ain't
Of
gotta
course.
worry
That's
about
that dude's goal. The problem is where that venue's at. It's tough, man. That shit should have been knocked down and rebuilt. Cause it's like he bought a motel and then changed every room in that motel into a rehab facility. And then the building next to it he bought, and he turned that into a bubble studio. So it's like, that's why my man is like, yeah, with needles on the ground, because you got, like, dudes trying to kick a habit in that bitch. So, you know. I don't know, man. Who knows? You know how it is when you deal with the drugs and trying to help people. You get grants. Maybe my man said, yo, we going to get some money from the city to do a rehab, and the leftovers, we going to kick this boxing shit off. I have no clue. But it's working. It's working. Because he got to deal with Cotto Promotions, a deal with Marquez Promotions. You know, look, we've seen the big baby fight from Dubai. They're like, they literally doing their thing. They literally doing their thing. They need some more PR because they literally doing their thing. They got Claudio Trejos. They got Chris Algieri. They got Paulie Malignaggi. They got Antonio Tarver. They got Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? They did fights in Dubai. They did fights in Mexico. I think they streamed one of Marv Nation fights from Costa Rica too, the Jocasta fight. Not the recent one, like 2 fights ago or 1 fight ago. They doing their thing. I hope somebody gives them some investment money to keep it going. But just for those that are asking, is it enough time? It's officially 72 days from today till June 17th. So they have more than enough time to announce this fight. But I got a couple super chats I did want to get to. Did you get to Supermax with a $5 super chat who says, if they do an announcement during a pay-per-view, have a great video package, then have a face-off in the middle of the ring immediately after the video. Again, that's us helping them and wishing they do the right thing. You know, that's what Top Rank did once upon a time. You know what I mean? Eddie did that with Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua. When Joshua won, Vlad was there to get in the ring. That's boxing getting it right.
Golden Boy did it after the Canelo Chavez Jr. Triple G stepped into the ring. There was already a video, ready and prepared to be played. So,
George in Dallas, Fort Worth for that $5 super chat says, who's the bigger underdog, Andy versus AJ or Ryan versus Tank? Definitely Andy was a 14 and a 16 to 1 on some betting sites. So Ryan is a way closer, tighter fight. But shout out for the $5 super chat. We got Average Boxing Fan with a $2 super chat. He says, Jose Benavidez said Rayo lost because he wasn't 100%. Yeah, but are you talking about for the Colbert fight or for the other fight? Because he definitely said that for the last fight where he got knocked out. I don't know that he said that for this Colbert fight because, that was supposed to be the adjustment making. Smitty, $2 super chat. He says, this super chat just for y'all keeping hope alive. Shout out to you, Smitty.
Appreciate
we
that.
definitely optimistic. Average Boxing Fan, second super chat, $5 super chat. He says, legend has it, Showtime, counting them pay-per-view buys for Plant versus David the same way Smokey counted the money for Big Worm. You remember that shit? It's like, he flip back over. Ronnie Reyes, we got your second super chat, champ.
Bro, motherfucker used to smoke all the product.
All of it. That's sad, though. That was Smokey was whack for that. Ronnie Reyes, $2 super chat. The second one, champ. We got you. He said, it's happening. Fingers crossed emoji. Hit that thumbs up with the thumbs up emoji. Best podcast on the earth with the earth emoji, 100 emoji. Shout out to you, champ. We appreciate the love and support. Go ahead and take Ronnie and do what he's asking. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe, share the show. We definitely need the support, and we're trying to grow and get to our next goal. We got Marcus Williams, $5 super chat. He says, keep up the hard work, fellas. Yo, Ness, how much the tax for the fight party at View It? Friday, tickets drop on our website, theboxingvoice.com, and you'll have pricing. But we've certainly have talked with the venue because we wanted to make sure to keep the price less than you buying the pay-per-view, right? So we don't want to charge you $85 because obviously you could just go and watch it yourself. But why watch it yourself and be bored all alone? So we're going to charge you a little less, and then you can watch it with us, and we're going to have food and drinks, and we're going to have hot babes, and we're going to have smoking weed, and we're going to have, Danny, what you drink, Danny? I think it's like Don Julio, so. Yeah, that's what he drinks. Don Julio.
Yeah, I'm a Don guy.
He's a Don guy, so we're going to have all that fire, and then more than likely we're going to have professional fighters there. I'm going to be truthful. More than likely we're going to have professional fighters. We haven't listed any names yet, but more than likely, I mean, I'm pretty sure
That's
me
the
and
plan.
Danny had a conversation about literally being able to fly someone specifically if they were willing to come. I don't know, did he forget it or did he already put in that request? But we are working to have some special guests in our 40-person intimate, private location and private closed circuit watch party for Ryan and Tank right here in Las Vegas. You know, shout out to Hardin, who I'm sure is going to make sure we are smoky. Mike's Likes TV, $2 super chat says, Bud versus Spence is overcooked like Floyd versus Pac. Well, Floyd versus Pac actually did like 5 million pay-per-view buys, so if that means overcooked, I'll take it.
Yeah, 4.8 did very well.
I'll take that if that's overcooked, for real. Plus, it was a good fight for me. Like, I always knew Floyd was going to do that. The same way I'm saying Devin should get a 9-3, I always knew Floyd was going to do that. Betting was illegal back then in terms of online, so you had to, like, be in Vegas for that. So, you know, all you could do is
Did you bet since you were in Vegas?
Of course not. Like, Floyd was a super favorite. It wasn't like he was like a Ryan and Tank. He was always a super favorite. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish I had the balls to know what we know now. Like, see, I don't know. You might be too young, but in Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox, he had the sports almanac. What's his name? The Biff. Biff got the sports almanac, was able to jump in the DeLorean, go back.
See
and
who was winning the World Series.
He knew with the sports, just like now I know. I just need to find a DeLorean. I know Floyd going to beat everybody, so I could literally take a second mortgage out. I could do hard money lending from a motherfucking mobster. It wouldn't matter. Floyd's going to win.
Right.
Feel me? But I didn't know. I was too scared, bro. Yeah, you could bet in Jersey now, champ. I'm way older than you. I'm talking about when I started this, like, you couldn't bet. I had to bet illegally with FiDoms, which is an offshore betting site.
How long you do that for?
Many years. Saquon, my New York correspondent, what's going on? Definitely check out Saquon on all forms of social media. He has his own streaming platform for anyone out there that is an aspiring actor or a working actor. I mean, this guy's got his own, basically, Netflix. So check out Saquon. He's on Twitter at Saquon Jones.
Yo, it's actually pretty dope. When he told me how he does, like, bro, he'll legit, like, take vacations just to write his scripts. You know
I was trying to get him with Mario. Mario got a few boxing.
There?
Well, I didn't, since you went.
Oh, no. I thought you was.
I want you to get with Mario, though. I know that he has about 3 boxing scripts, and I know that Mario, even though, you know, we've had our ups and downs, and he's not the most punctual, he is a phenomenal writer. So you should hit up Mario Monguilla and see what he got.
Yo, what's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
What up? You hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You in the gym, champ?
Nah, he at the press conference.
Oh.
He covering
I'm at the press. I've been waiting for the press conference, man. I wanted to make it interactive with the audience today, so y'all could put some questions in the chat. Just see whoever's fighting and let the audience ask us what to ask them, so that we can, you know, make sure they know that TBV are at the forefront of all.
Well, you're breaking up a bit.
At the press conference with us, you know?
You're breaking up a bit, but I got the gist of it for sure. Yeah. We got the gist of it for sure. You want the fans to ask questions, and we'll get them to you so you can ask your core and everybody at the press conference. We got you for sure.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that. So if there's anything that y'all want to ask, tell Danny and Ness right now. Danny and Ness will text it to me, and then I'll be at the press conference, or you'll be able to watch it later on today. So make sure, and especially if the super chats put in a question, those go to the front of the line. So make sure y'all put those in. Anything y'all want to super chats, I'm gonna ask the boxers today. Okay, this.
All right, champ. Appreciate it, man.
Yo.
Shout out Saquon. Let them know where they can find your streaming app, champ, and how they
Yeah.
can get more information on it. You know we on the West Coast. We got a lot of actors out here.
It's lifewithsay.com, LIFE with WITHSAY. And we actually auditioning for a series we filming in the summertime. So if there's any actors, especially male actors between 24 and 30, please hit me up, say.com, contact us to put in the reels. We in Brooklyn in the summers. Actors, especially male actors, we're auditioning now for a number of roles for a series we're filming in the summer, okay?
Shout out.
All right, champ. Appreciate you, man.
Keep doing your thing.
Enjoy
Keep
the
doing your
fights
thing.
this
Thank y'all.
weekend. Yup.
Thank you. All right, that is
Thank you, fellas.
Saquon. That is Saquon. Follow him on Twitter so you can get, easier access to not only his work with TBV, but his work in his own company. Like I said, he's got his own streaming service. It has multiple movies. You can look at it as a Netflix, and he's been up and running for a while. It's rocking. Check him out. Show some support. Black owned. Tons of episodes there from up and coming, actors. So show some support for one of our TBV's own. Looks like we got a super chat from VA Money who says, I took out a $15,000 loan when Floyd fought Pac-Man. I knew Pac-Man would look different with the USADA testing. See, you had balls. Even though I knew he would look different.
He said he took out a loan.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Jason Litzau beat Celestino Caballero, the Panamanian champion that was signed to TNT Promotions in 50 Cent, and he took out a loan, bro. $175,000 out on his house and put it on himself. And then he beat Celestino, and then Broner knocked his ass out. I don't know if he bet on himself versus Broner.
Yeah, I hope he didn't.
But, bro, he bet on himself, bro. He took a loan out on his house. And I think he only made like $25,000 or $75,000 for that fight. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you got.
I wonder what the odds was for like.
You can look it up. Jason Litzau versus Panama versus Celestino Caballero. Hawk in Maryland, what up?
Yo, TBV, what's up?
What up?
Good morning. Ain't too much. Man, all I can say, they're wearing me down. It's like with this Spence Crawford thing. It's like Christmas on the 25th, and every time we get to the 23rd, they push it back. And that's been going on for some years now. So, it's like we never getting to Christmas, but I hope so. I ain't heard nothing from Keith, so that's good. Unless y'all heard something about Keith.
Nothing.
Good. So, yeah, the Rocha thing. So, yeah, and, I'm going to think positive because they keep pushing Christmas back, so I hope so. But Nest, I called in about a week or two ago, and I was saying that I think we should, not we, but boxer fans should hope Anthony Joshua does well, so that heavyweight division can get rolling. But I gotta say, man, Anthony Joshua, to me, since the Klitschko, from when he was a Klitschko, when he fought Klitschko, to now, the fight I looked at now, that fight should have been an undercard fight. He really looked like somebody learning how to box. It's like he's going backwards. I don't want to see him in there with Wilder. He looked like he might get creamed. And he asked, saying he wanted to fight Fury. But to me, Joshua looked like he's. If you were somebody who wasn't watching boxing, you heard about Joshua, and you watched that fight, you would think that Joshua was just learning how to fight. He just had no killer instinct in him. I'm really disappointed, man. He got to get back out there and fight some more. I don't know why he want to fight Fury, though. If they make that fight, that's just like a money grab for Fury, I would guess.
You think so?
Yeah, in my opinion, Joshua just looks like he's trying. I don't know. He looks like he's learning how to. If you were somebody who heard about Anthony Joshua and all the stuff he done, and then you watched him last weekend, that's not the fighter you saw.
I don't know why y'all over criticizing Joshua and Jeremiah. I ain't see them look that bad, man. Yeah, you know, I think people overdoing it, man.
To me, like to me, it looked like neither fighter had the
They had no killer instinct. That's okay. Manny Pacquiao's a legend.
That's the word.
But Manny's
That's
a
the word.
legend.
That's
Manny
it.
Pacquiao's a legend. Manny Pacquiao's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. There probably won't be too many people to ever do what Pacquiao's done, which is an 8 division champ. And that motherfucker lost his killer instinct after he got knocked the fuck out. Like, that is natural. Get punched in the face enough. See if you're going to want to get punched in the face or if you're going to be jumpy every time somebody flinch at you. Come on, man.
Yeah. True, but well, I guess we can't say that because we didn't get enough to see with Wilder because Wilder just knocked dude out with one shot, so we didn't get to see him. But when he, after he had his 2 losses with Fury, but I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm going to.
I'm just saying the dude won unanimously. It wasn't like it was a tight fight. It wasn't a split decision. Yeah. It ain't like Jermaine won 6 rounds, 5 rounds. Like, people trying to make it seem like Joshua looked like total shit.
No, I mean, it's just the they didn't see the Joshua the Joshua they used to seeing.
That's what the Joshua used to seeing. Yeah.
When are we used to? Joshua ain't get a knockout since which fight, bro? He didn't knock out Andy in either fight. He didn't knock out Usyk. Like, what are we talking about? When he got a knockout? When the last time? Did he fight Pulev after Andy?
No.
All right. So I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, I think we being overly critical. But everybody is definitely entitled to their opinion. I just don't think, it was that bad.
Yeah, I got to see him fight somebody else again. I'm going to see him fighting Fury. That's for sure.
I mean, we're going to see. But I'm looking, and he got, I was right. He did fight Pulev after Andy. So he got that knockout. I mean, he just got a knockout. Went into the Usyk fights and lost both fights, but it's Usyk. He undefeated and he undisputed and he unified. Like, what if he didn't knock that dude out? Is it a detriment to his career because he didn't knock out an undisputed champion and moved up to become unified? Did the people think is the motherfucking goods? Did they give him a shot to beat Fury? Like, how is AJ a piece of shit because he lost to a dude that people call special? I just don't get it. It's like, oh, he looked like shit. He looking like he a novice. He looking like he learned how to box. My man won a unanimous decision. That's what I'm saying. These fighters need to understand you can't please everybody. You'll never fucking please everybody. Al from the Bay, what up?
I mean, regardless, he didn't impress.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
I mean, now a unanimous decision. What Floyd did his entire career is not impressive, but if Floyd do it, he a superstar.
It's the way he did it. Don't just go off a box rec. It's watch the fight.
I mean, you fell asleep. I watched it. He outboxed him.
Yeah, but you talking about unanimous decision, cool. That's what BoxRec tell you. But the performances Floyd had was not that.
Yeah, but I didn't give Jermaine 4 rounds. Like, I ain't scored 5 rounds. Go ahead, Al. I'm good. It don't even matter to me.
Yeah. Well, like I was feeling the same way for a minute, but then I realized, this is his first fight with Derek James, and they always say, you can't change overnight. So I wasn't expecting to see the killer now that, in the future, So, it was lackluster, but, it wasn't nothing to be troubled about. Now, if we do that again in this next fight, that would be something to be troubled about. But, so I don't feel that way like other people feel that way. But that Bud and Spence, last time it left a sour taste in my mouth, and it's just like, even when they do announce it, I'm be like, whatever, because I feel like I'm a little bit over it now, now if they do put Frank Martin on the card, with somebody that's a hitter, that kind of get me jumping, I don't think they will, put him against Shakur or nothing like that, because that's going to be too much money. But I would like Frank Martin on the card as the undercard. I think that will get my blood pumping just a little bit for the fight. To see them two, Earl and Frank Martin on the same card, or bring back Charlo. Not the I think it's not Jamal. I think it's Jamal's the one who's been out. You know, make like probably have him as a comeback on an undercard or something. You know, that would probably get my blood pumping. But for them just announcing it, they kind of lost me on the last one. So that's just how I feel. You know, this undercard got to be something a little special for the weight.
All right, champ. Appreciate the call.
That is the 10-second clapper. Yeah, man. I mean, I've already made my wish for the undercard, which is just that. We've established that undercards on pay-per-view, big fights just aren't strong, unless you're Danny Garcia and Lucas Matiz. That being said, I wouldn't mind Boots versus Stanley Onis, who is now left without a dance partner because Virgil is sick or injured. If that can't happen, Boots versus Thurman. But again, that's wishing. That's wishing.
Yeah.
Like I'm wishing that you'd show me some support and head on over to KenichiBeard.com, who is our lead sponsor. It's easy to partner with this young man because he's a boxing amateur, and all proceeds go to making sure he gets to all his tournaments and fights. But it's even easier to partner with this young man because the headphones are quality, and a lot of our callers call in using them. It has a detachable mic that you can attach and detach to use whenever you want to call in or not call in. If you want to use
for
them,
gaming.
or use them for your gaming on Xbox or PlayStations, but you can certainly use these to work out like many of your favorite fighters that are using these to work out. As you see, Jake Paul fighter there, Aston 2.0 or H2O, excuse me, has a set. Gervonta Davis has the only black set known to man. Shout out to Tank. But definitely head on over to www.kenichibeard.com. Use the code TBV. Show some support to Cardin and to TBV because this is our lead sponsor, and you want to keep the lights on over here. You want to make sure that you got your boxing show every single day. We going out to Kapiku. What up?
What's going on, gentlemen? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, man. Question. I hear you. I hear you talking about Thurman and why not Thurman and Stonionis? Why are we talking about Boots in them? I feel like that'll be a better fight for Thurman and Stonionis.
That's a good fight, Thurman and Stanionis. I'll take that.
Now that he don't got a dance partner, I think that'd be a better. That's better, you know, to have a Spence Crawford, then a Thurman Stanionis, and then to have a young, you know, Anthony Young versus Rocha on the same card. I think that'll be a hell of a card. Although I feel like Young is biting off a little bit more he can chew with Rocha. But I think that'll be a nice low card setup. You know, I'm actually excited that they're actually talking about that the fight may happen on June 17th. You know, that this is a fight that's needed to be seen. This is one of the fights that, you know, everybody's talking about, and this is two prime examples of individuals that are fighting the best. The best wants to fight the best. You know.
Word.
Can put about that. I would rather see a Thurman versus Stanionis over a Spence Stanionis. I mean, not Spence Stanionis. A Boots over Stanionis. You know. That's all.
All right,
All right,
cool.
champ. Appreciate it. Got a couple super chats came in. What's the last one you left off on us?
Let me double check. I was actually refreshing.
VA
Great
Money
minds
Group,
think
you
alike.
read that.
Yep.
And then I know he sent another one, but just trying to Rod in the 870. Nah, stop acting as if you don't get it. AJ won, but the caller was right. I said the same. He regressed and was timid. Don't ever compare it to Floyd Money Mayweather, the GOAT.
Whatever, man. Unanimous decision, unanimous decision. Michael Rodriguez with a 99-cent super chat. No words, just love, salute.
Celebrating his first super chat, so thank you for the support.
Yes, sir. I guess that was a test. He was making sure it worked. It works, Shan.
VA Money Group, $10 super chat, says when a fighter gets off potent steroids such as Dianabol, they will be less aggressive and less explosive.
It wasn't AJ, though. That was Dylan that got caught with Dianabol.
They can maintain
Big
muscle by using testosterone, but they won't be the same. Anthony Joshua.
I mean, Joshua never tested positive for anything and has been on VADA for years. I don't know. Rod in the 870. $2 super chat. He says, not saying AJ won't get better, but right now, nah. Hater. We got Pop. What up?
Hello.
For those asking, I did pin the link to the Hibernation 5s, and you just click on that link. It'll take you straight to the website for anybody that is looking to get a pair of Kenichi Biz. Pop, are you there? Pop, pop, pop. People probably forgot that pop, pop, pop. Let me go find that. That's my shit.
Yo, it's good, bro. I tried to call in the last 2 days, but I put my hand up too late. I was at work. But now, I hope the fight happens. I think it will. All the dominoes falling. But I wanted to ask y'all 2 days ago. I know this is off topic, but did y'all hear anybody for truck opponent Lorenzo Truck Simpson?
Nah,
no, not yet.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm real excited to see Truck though. I think he gonna be great, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But nah, that was my call though, bro. That's the only question I had, bro. Have a good day.
Yeah, definitely would like to see Truck be more active.
Me too. How old is he now, man? Need to get that shit moving for real, for real. They bullshitting, man. That's crazy. I don't know why, like, a major didn't pick. I mean, he was picked up at one point by MTK. And then, they went under ship. So that is what that is. But we all taking calls. The number is above my head. If you want Blog Talk, you're like, man, why they always taking forever? That's because you ain't press 1. I'm just letting you know how it goes. And don't take yourself out of queue. What does taking yourself out of queue mean? I mean, if you called in, you in the line. If you hang up, you at the back of the line when you call back in. That's just how it works. I can't even change that. That's just how it works. We got Victor, the truck driver.
What's up, Nessie Ness? Hey,
what up?
What I did yesterday was funny, man. Come on, man. What you gotta call me corny for?
I mean, you tried to steal. You tried to steal. You called in three different numbers. You changed your name and your voice. That was pretty weird.
To your show. You didn't have no counterpunch back then, man.
I mean, you're pretty weird. Why would you change your voice and name and number? That was trying to steal. You wouldn't call that trying to steal?
Your basement. You were working out of your basement in New York. You didn't have no counterpunch, so stop it, man. Stop that noise. Now, another thing.
Thanks for adding to my real estate portfolio. I didn't know I had a house in New York.
The shirts that I have in my closet tell me that I've supported you guys. Everybody that I know has subscribed.
I bet you you haven't bought shirts under fake names the way you tried to call in and steal.
I'm gonna sit there and pay you my money.
You stole. You tried to steal.
The people that call, you are so.
You tried to steal.
Mean to them, man.
You tried to steal. I'm mean to people that steal. Why'd you steal? Why you steal?
Get the fuck out of here. They pay you $5 for you to say that shit to them.
Why you steal?
You think I'm gonna fucking pay you $5 for that shit? You're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts. You think I'm gonna give you my hard-earned money for you to say? Get the fuck out of here.
Nobody hears you, bro. Man. I muted you. No one hears you. You're so sad. Look. You're talking to yourself. No one hears you. Ha 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 ha. You are mad that I called you out and you're a thief and the community knows you tried to use 3 different numbers, change your voice and your name. Next, you're gonna use a fucking voice changer. You're a low life, bro. Only low lives change their name and their number
It
to
was
get
Bob.
3 different
He
calls.
got me, bro. He got me too. It
Bro,
was Bob.
like, and then you're mad. Like, don't say that I supported your show when you were in New York in a basement. I never lived in New York. Never did a show out of a basement. Like, low life, trying to steal, and then got caught,
we
so
got
he got to call in
Jihad,
with lies.
Jihad.
What, he hit your up?
Bro, you scheduled him.
No, I didn't. I asked, was he available this morning? Did he answer?
Yeah, he said, yo, we still on?
How we still on? We was on yesterday. Jihad funny as hell, bruh. Let me check what he said.
Somebody responded to him, so I don't know.
What? Brandon terrible if that's him.
Yo. I ain't even.
Oh, yeah, somebody is responding to him. He said 10:30. Is that now? Yeah,
10:30 Eastern, so yeah, 12 minutes ago.
Okay, so I guess he gave him the. If that's Brandon got the link, so we just gotta like wait. But I mean, I'll send the link. I don't care. I want Jihad. But if you want to call in, you know the number to call in. It's only one call you get. You can't change your voice and change your number, and think you're gonna get a second call, then get caught and get mad at me for calling you a thief. Like, I mean, you did it 3 times. It's not a joke if you try to change your name and voice 3 times and your number. He must got one of those apps, right? Like, how do you get 3 different numbers on the same day?
He might have a couple phones, champ.
Damn.
I mean,
ballin'.
You could afford a couple phones, but can't afford the super chat.
Jeez Louise.
Or choose to not.
Oh,
super chat.
That's Jihad. Jihad, what up?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Oh, man, what's good with you?
Chilling, man. Same shit.
So, I'm going to jump right into it. Did you watch the fight back?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It was all right.
Ah!
Got a couple things I got to fix,
Like what? What's the first thing you need to fix, you think?
Nothing major. I was Gucci. I've been training in really big gloves. You feel me? Get my speed up and shit. So when I block with my right hand and sparring and like practicing shit, my hand be here, but the glove protecting me. The smaller glove would be a little bit smaller, so I gotta work on bringing higher.
So that's why you feel the left hand was going around the glove.
Yeah, because every time you threw the left hand, I try to catch it. It's just I put my hand there every time. It just kept getting around me. But I figured that shit out. Eventually, I caught on later on, but next time it won't happen again.
Like, did you first time watching it back? Did you get out your seat and like pound your fucking chest like, yo, I'm an animal? Cause that first left hook, I felt like your motor function shut down. I felt like you stopped a little bit. Like you paused a little bit.
When you hit me, I was stunned for about I didn't feel my legs for like 3 to 5 seconds. I didn't have no legs. But everything that happened in the fight shit that I expected to happen though, I went in there, asked anybody, but I went in there and I told myself, yeah, bro, this nigga, he a puncher, he do this, he do that. I was out in Vegas getting some good work with way bigger guys who hit hard, you feel me, dude, so they could come in. I was prepared for that, and I was practicing pushing them niggas back because, bro, I could have went in there, outboxed that nigga easy, bro, and not got hit. But it was more to send a message. You dig what I'm trying to say? Well, what you guys seen was my 8-year-old self, bro. What y'all seen was shit that's just built in me since I was a kid, bro. But really and truly, though, bro, everything that happened, I've been pre-planned that shit. And it still didn't even go fully according to plan. I rate that like a C+ performance, bro.
What do you think the matchmakers were thinking after they seen that? And do you think they will proceed with what you wanted, which is Xander Zayas, or will they, try to give Xander a couple fights before they make that fight with you?
I see it as a business, man. Now I'm starting to see this shit out now. You feel me? At first, I was just being pig-headed and saying, yo, I want to fight you. I want to do this, I want to do that. You feel me? But I started to realize they're going to do what's best. What they feel is best for business, as they should. You run a multi-billion-dollar company. They gotta do what they gotta do. And I don't see us making this end of fight. I don't see them making this end of fight anytime soon. I'd love for it to happen. Also, I heard you went to 160, so I assume he doesn't want any problems with me for real. You don't want to promise me, bro. What? But yo, if the fight come, niggas know I'm signing that shit ASAP. No questions asked. But yeah, after the matchmaker seen that, I think I surprised a lot of people. I didn't think a lot of people thought I had that in me. Gangsta.
Tim, and we had to like come back to watch it because we was in London, so like ESPN
Yeah.
blocked out there. But I gotta ask you because you had the clip after the fight go fucking viral, and that's the first thing I saw. You go to the camera, Xander pick your fucking mans up, Tim. I ain't never, I just ain't never heard that for. I thought you stopped him. I ain't gonna lie. I never heard that for a fight goes a distance. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the message behind that? Because obviously there is some bad blood there, and you say it's business, but either you really selling yourself in this business, or there is something personal there.
Y'all got okay. For a second, the shit kept coming up saying like it was like a mute button. I'm sorry. But when you're talking, it's like it mutes my side. Okay, my bad, bro. Well, yeah, nah, it's all business. You feel me? And then this is a part of the business. You think I'm trying to say like that? Pick your mans up, bro. Because yo, bro, remember I came to call you out, bro. I came to your press conference. I was calling you out. It's like I see. I'm like, yo, dude with the red hat. I got problems with you, and my son on the side like, and hands up. I said,
Felt almost like a bit did you feel like a bit disrespected or played almost like he tried to like little guy, you like nah, I'm gonna send my other guy to handle you, like you ain't on my level, I'm gonna send my other guy? Is that how you felt? Or
I didn't say to see like really feel they have a chance, bro. Now I'm gonna show you how little of a chance this nigga really has. You feel me? And he called me with a nice little shot in the first round. I expected to get hit. I didn't expect to get wobbled. I knew he was a hitter. And I went in there. I was like, yo, take this nigga's power. See what this nigga talking about, so you can walk him down for the rest of the fight. That shit. It once he hit me, and then I was good after that. I was like, that's all I needed. Thank you.
You don't think that was a dangerous game plan though? Like, yo, I mean, obviously you outworked them, you outdogged them. You
Yeah.
showed that you were definitely the tougher man, but
Nah, it
you
could
took
have
some
been. I could have
shots.
won this shit. I could have won this shit easy 8 round decision and not got touched at all, bro. But it's all about sending the message. You think I'm trying to say? All the crazy shit that I be telling niggas and I be saying, bro, this is big mental warfare, bro. And especially when I'm in there. So I know I could beat you up, bro. But you supposed to be some big time hitter, bro. Bro, I'm a real killer, bro. You supposed to be a killer, bro? Nah, bro. Here's what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do is you gonna think I'm gonna come over. Yeah, everybody's expecting me to go in there, run and move around, do other shit, bro. You even had a nice small ring set up for me out in Oklahoma. Niggas thinking it's a nice small ring. I'm not gonna have no space to move, none of that, bro. I've been made my mind up like, nah, this nigga think I'm gonna go in there and box. Nah, bro, we going bang it out. And I know that because I'm able to do that. Cause I've banged it out with way bigger niggas, way tougher niggas than that nigga, bro. Like way. Like he's not even. You feel me? This is the first time I did it in a pro fight. So I'm happy that happened. I got to feel that shit, I got to feel that shit. That's the main thing. All this shit here is for me is just for the experience of this shit and to keep growing and keep getting better. But do I feel like it was a dangerous game plan? Hell no. It would have been more dangerous running away. Because if you running away and shit, he still has that little bit of confidence to be like, yo, all I gotta do is catch him. You feel me? If I'm coming to you, this nigga gonna say, damn, I done caught this nigga mad times. I didn't this, I didn't that, but this nigga still fucking me up. And there's nothing he can do about it.
I didn't want you to run away, but I definitely want you not to, because you kind of lean your head forward a little bit, so you was like in the pocket where it made his short left land. Like if you was a little bit away, he probably had to extend that shit. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad, Brody. I was saying go to that danger, bro. Go to the danger, bro. He danger. But y'all seen that clip from Breaking Bad when they was like the my son Walter White. He told his wife like, yeah, nah. You say I'm in danger. No, I am the danger. Yeah, that's how I felt. For me.
Nah, you definitely different, man. I think you won a lot of fans. The commentators were talking so highly of you, so
We had
that's a
so
good
many
thing.
callers called in, saying that they became fans, that they had to go follow you, that you know what I'm
Making
saying?
sure they asking us like, yo, did you watch the fight? Cause I know you wasn't. You gotta watch this kid, Jihad. You gotta see what he did. And I'm like, damn, I really had to go watch it. And I was like, I was locked in from the beginning. It was crazy, man. I'm excited to see what's next, but I feel like you did so well. You never get in the Xander fight. Like you might have to get a belt before him, and then still be the B side in his hometown in New York.
That because New York City my hometown too. So like, if we can I could meet that nigga in Puerto Rico. I meet that nigga in Florida. I meet that nigga on fucking Mars, bro. It don't even really matter for real. And that goes to anybody, you know. I'll call Xander out because at the time when I moved to 54, me and my little brother, we there watching the fights December at the Garden, right? And he 54, he's supposed to be the best at 54. And my little brother, me and him watching, like, yo, bro, this nigga not even that nice for real, bro. And I told my little brother, I'm like, yo, bro, I should go call this nigga out right now, right? And he's like, my little brother, you know, he be with the fucker. He gassed me. He like, oh yeah, hell yeah, we out. I'm like, bet we out. You know what I mean? And then we go to the press conference and I call him out. So that was a more prospect. That was like okay, nah, I'm like, you the best prospect here. Well, I'm a prospect too. I'm gonna go at you because nigga, I want the spot you got. You feel me? And that's part of business. So I called him out. Just say, turn the light. What you call it? And I called him out. And that was supposed to be the fight. That's what the fight I wanted to be made right away. You know, April 1st should have been against a Xander. You get what I'm trying to say? They gave me a Nico, which kind of worked out better in my favor because of how everything played out. And God makes everything happen for a reason. But to be honest, bro, Xander doesn't really have anything that I really want for real, bro. Like, I really sat there and thought about it while in the training camp. I was like, once my focus shifted to this nigga, to Nico, right? Because once I'm fighting Nico, then I could give a fuck about Xander anymore, you know? I started fighting Nico. And then it really dawned upon me like, yo, bro, he doesn't really have anything that you want for real, bro. Like, do you really want to be considered the best prospect in year 3? Like, bro, at year 3, I wanted to have a chip, bro. Like, it's like, bro, you're selling yourself short here, bro. You go for the gold. I mean, again, I yelled at, yo, Xander, pick your fucking mans up, because, yo, don't send your underling after me, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm top dog, nigga. Don't play with me, bro. You feel me? You gonna come get me. If you the nigga, bro, if you the boss, bro, come be the boss, bro. Don't send no underboss, bro. Fucking
Yo, I love the way you talk, bro, for real. And then you get in there and you back that shit up.
Yo, so
I'll go to PR for that, bro. We do that shit in PR, bro. I definitely would do that shit in PR. Hell yeah, that shit would be wavy.
and this is, I'm just curious because of the energy. You know, it reminds me a lot of B-Hop. Would you go to PR and pull that stunt? Would you pull the B-Hop stunt? Would you grab the flag out of Xander Hinton? You know what I mean?
Nah. I ain't doing that. You feel me? I ain't doing that. I got cause it's a lot of great fighters that done came from Puerto Rico and shit. You feel me? And Xander himself is a pretty good fighter. I just don't think he's fucking with me. But make no mistakes about it, I see that nigga beating a lot of niggas. So I definitely got that respect for him on that level. Like, yo, you a fighter yourself. You feel me? It's more so like a nigga, you ain't on my level to even be sending a under nigga to hit me, bro. Like don't move like that, bro. You feel me? Thinking where you are, where you're not really at, type shit. You feel me? It's different if you had a chip. It's different if you had a chip and you like, yeah, I ain't even fighting this nigga for my chip, bro. Yo, bro, fight this thing. You feel me? But all the ducks are in a row, all the dominoes are in place. I give it about 2-3 years, if that long, maybe, because remember we're both at 54 supposedly. I think he moved to 160, but remember Jamel Charlo got these belts and he's getting older. He's gonna probably end up moving up to 160. So I'm anticipating him to drop these belts sometime or the next, like within these next 2 years, you know. and move up to 160. So I know that they're gonna have these sanctioning bodies are gonna have some tournaments and shit, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into those Xander in one of these tournaments. So it's gonna definitely happen sooner or later. You feel me?
Sure, man, for sure. I definitely appreciate your energy. Is there anybody in the 154-pound rankings in the WBO that you have your eyes on, or that now that you're at 54, you've seen and you know that fight could happen? Obviously, Xander is there, but we have established that that might not happen anytime soon. So, like you said, have you shifted your focus? Is there a new person you've shifted that focus to?
Once I haven't really started looking for a good job, kiddo. Good job, kiddo. Come here. Say hi, just say. Yeah, what you call it? So what happened? 1 second, that's okay. Well, so when I started fighting Nico, when I was getting ready to fight Nico, I when I fight somebody, bro, I zone in on them like completely. Like I see nobody else. I worry about nobody else. All I see is who I'm fighting. So it's only been a couple days after the fight. I gotta go back and really look at the standings and shit to see who's ranked and shit, because me personally, bro, we already here, bro. So I figure why not run this shit to the top, baby. I want somebody in the top 10, top 15, something like that, so I could, do something special again. And not even on no shit like that. Not even on no shit like how I did on Saturday, bro. Just go in there and just fully just dominate, bro. Because I could have easily dominated this nigga the other day. That was just me deciding in my mind, yo, I'm gonna prove a point. You feel me? My next step is to go in there and show niggas I'm really like a top 10 pound for pound type of nigga, bro. That's what you guys see again. Something that I already know about myself for years, bro. Like that's me since I was born, bro. You feel me? But what I want to show you guys is, yo, I'm a top 10 pound for pound fighter, no questions asked, against anybody, anytime, any day, any place, bro. And I'm gonna go out there and prove that shit. That's the only thing on my mind, bro.
Champ, how did you take, obviously, the referee, the commentators, the analysts? Mark Kriegel specifically was calling you immature. It seemed to us watching it on television like you didn't want to listen to your father in your corner. You didn't want to sit on a stool. Is that something you normally do and you don't have a stool ever? But how do we know, like, you gonna listen to your corner when the going gets tough? Cause you was in the zone and it felt like you was on some fucking shit. Like, fuck what you talking about. I'm doing what I'm gonna do. Oh shit, we lost him. Champ. Oh no, you there, but you muted, champ.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, bro. Nah, like even that, like, bro. If you look at all my fights, bro, I never sit down on a stool. I never sit down, so I always be chilling. You feel me? Like always, I never sit down on a stool, bro. And like another thing too. As for everybody else, that's good they think that way, you feel me? But everything was calculated, you feel me? As for the ref, bro, I could give a fuck about the ref. Because, nigga, end of the day, I got to win this fight. Like, after the ref took away the point, I try to plead with him a little bit, try to tell him, yo, he hit me first. Like, yo, don't take the point away. I was trying to get him to not take the point away. Once I realized, nah, this nigga's taking the point away, I was like, bro, fuck it. You got to find another way to win. It don't even matter, bro. Or everything that you guys seen, bro, is shit that I go in there and train for. Like, I'm prepared for every single thing that happens in that ring, bro. You feel me? My daddy know. That's why he was telling me. I was listening to him. He knows how he told me, yo, jab him up good. And I kept using that jab. That's what kind of made the fight 10 times easier as well. Listen to my coach and shit like that. Everything was calculated, bro. You feel me? It's a big mental warfare in there, bro. And nobody's fucking with me, bro. None of these niggas, bro. Merch.
I mean, you say it was calculated, but I felt like you wasn't listening to them. They wanted you to drink water. You like, nah, I don't want no water. I mean, it felt like, you just had your mind set on what it is you needed to accomplish.
Yeah, that's the calculator part. I'm already knowing what the deal is. Of course, I'm listening to him. In sparring and shit, bro. Me and my dad always argue about that drinking water shit, because I'll be doing mad rounds, no water. Like, I'll do 15 rounds straight, no water, and he'd be like, "Yo, bro, you bugging, bro? Drink some water. It's good for you, bro." And I'm like, "Dad, no water." Like, all that shit's a part of the training, Cause that's just how niggas came up when we was kids, bro. Shout out Coach Rob, born and bred boxing out of Brooklyn. We was kids, bro. That nigga Rob would have us go do crazy workouts, 4 hours straight, no water, bro. I'm talking about run. You gotta run XYZ amount of miles, come inside, run all the stairs, spar 10 rounds, do 10 rounds on the bag each. Mind you, no water. You may get a little rinse. That shit, like I said, that shit's built inside of me, bro. So that shit was really nothing. All that shit was just built. My daddy just liked me drinking water because he liked me staying hydrated and shit. You know, he's smarter. He's a very smart guy. But everything you guys see there was all calculated from months ahead of time. I already knew how I was gonna go in there and deal with him. I already knew like, yo, I'm showing this nigga no respect. I'm doing none of that, bro. I just gotta go in there and win this fight by any means necessary.
But how'd you feel? Because you had that plan to show him no respect, and he showed you no respect, and then he landed in that 1st round some big shots. Like, how did you will yourself not to be afraid of his power? Because again, like I felt like your motor function shut down after that one. So like, how did you? Because you didn't get on the back foot. You didn't start,
No.
shying away. So like, how did you do that?
Bro, I calculated already, bro. I'm already going there knowing like, yo, nah, this nigga got power. This nigga gonna hit you. Don't run away. Don't try to not get hit, bro. Go to the danger, bro. Try to, you feel me? Try to stop that shit. Try to feel that shit. You understand how that shit feels? Notice how for the rest of the fight that shit was just bouncing off me. That's just something I learned in just going to war all the time, bro. You feel me? That's the main thing. Cause bro, I remember I told you I'm used to the trenches type fight, bro. Those fights are easy for me. Those type of fights, those dog fights, bro, those are easy for me, bro. I'll sit there, I'll bang, bro. Yo, by the time the 7th round came, I looked at the ring girl. She had the 7th round card up. I was like, damn, nigga, it's round 7 already? What the fuck? Bro, I'm thinking it's like round 4 or some shit, bro. This shit was just going by so fast, bro. I was genuinely having fun. Fights like that are what I live for, bro. And but again, all that shit was calculated, bro. So it's like I already known, yo, this nigga hit you. If you get buzzed, bro, don't run away. Push that nigga back. Fuck him. Feel me?
I mean, you didn't even hold, champ. I was
Nah,
scared
bro.
after that first. I'm like, damn, you got to hold, you got it, cause you just did. I'm like, oh my god, if he land another one, it could have changed things.
Nah, baby, nah, man. Something that I sit here and bro. The hours I done spent in the gym, bro, just practicing this shit and going through the motion with this shit with way bigger dudes, with way hungrier dudes, with dudes who got way more skills, way more power. Like I got, and I'm saying that with these niggas that on 16. So imagine if these niggas had on 8. You feel me? Like I'm in there with real life killers, bro, doing what killers do, bro, and so that shit, like I said, that was a C plus performance, bro. I feel like I could have did way better, bro. I feel like I could have stopped that nigga, bro. You feel me? And I fucked up my hand in the process too. Like my shit swollen. That's the only reason why I didn't stop that nigga, bro. I had him in the. I look at Tim in the fight. I look at Tim. I tell you, Tim, you think he's done, Tim? I'm thinking that nigga's done. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to get him. Then my fucking hand it started bothering me a bit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just play calm, play safe. You feel me? But yeah, man, yo, everything that y'all seen was just all pre-planned. You feel me? Everything y'all seen was all pre-planned.
So when are you expected back? I know Top Rank likes to keep their prospects busy. Did they give you a month, or are you looking to get a little bit of the time? Because that was a rough fight. It was. I know you look fine, and you know you're not swollen or bruised, but it certainly seemed like a tough fight.
It was a nice little scrap. You feel me? It was a nice energy bolster real fast. Get the testosterone going, and I told Top Rank, my dad, we told him we don't want that May 20th slot. Will we get it? Who knows? But they did tell me a good date. June 10th, potentially. Nothing's in stone. Potentially June 10th, Madison Square Garden. Yo, y'all heard? Wait,
My bad, Chant. That was my fault. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, that's the T.O.
Josh Taylor card in New York City.
Yeah,
so you want to
yeah.
be on? It's either
the
Devin,
Loma Devin or
pay-per-view.
T.O. Josh. This is what you're looking at.
Yeah, you know. But my main thing, man, get back to that gym, bro. I'm getting back to them today. Get back to work, man. You know, and just go out there and just, bro, because the mission ain't is far from accomplished, bro. I'm a top 10 nigga all time, bro. I like skill wise, bro, all time. I done studied all the greats, bro. I done practiced so much, like. None of these niggas work as hard as me. You name them, I'll work them by fucking tenfold, bro. You feel me? None of these niggas will work as hard as me, bro. I'm a real life all-time great. It's just up to me now to go out there and prove it every time, bro. So the next time has got to be a way better performance.
So when I was watching that fight, I'm like, damn, Now I wish I would have had you back before the fight to see how that
Mhm.
sparring went. Because I remember when we had you on the show, you said, yo, I'm going to go out the boots and get that sparring. Then you went, people hit me up like, yo, you need to get Jihad back on. He sparred boots. But I just let you, do your thing.
Yeah.
But now you
Yeah.
had to
Appreciate
fight.
you, bro.
While I'm watching the fight, I'm like, damn, now I wonder how that sparring went with Boots. Seeing you be such a fucking dog, I could just imagine how that sparring was. So I'm like, man,
It was some
that was
doghouse shit.
impressive, man. That was
That
a
was some
super
doghouse
impressive fight
shit.
by
Yeah. That nigga Boots. That was some real doghouse shit with Boots. That nigga a dog too. You feel me? That nigga a dog too. I sparred Boots. I got to work with J Rock out there. You feel me? My Philly people, man, they showed me mad love, man.
Nah, that's what's up, man. We appreciate you coming on the show,
That's
champ.
good ass work.
Give out your social media. Let everybody know where they can follow you, man, and keep doing your thing. Remain humble. Keep being a killer. You definitely won a lot of fans over.
Thank you guys, man. I really appreciate y'all for having me, bro. Feel me? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching the fight. Good looking on the fucking advice and the compliments, bro. Thank you. You guys can follow me on Instagram at whois_Jihad Tucker. My Twitter's down right now. TikTok is down right now. But just follow me. Tune into the next one. Whenever they fully announce and tell me what's what, guys, just watch it. More likely will be on ESPN Plus or ESPN. And big shout out to the Boxing Voice, man. Or
Sorry. Appreciate you, champ.
it,
Keep
champ.
doing your thing.
all right, thank you. Yeah, bless.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jihad Tucker. I don't know what the fuck happened. My shit messed up. That's because we travel a lot with this damn mixer. And the audio was messed up a little bit. I'm going to have to do some more research and fix my settings. Do apologize. We tried to make the best of it. He had a fantastic fight. We wanted to get him on and definitely give him his flowers, man. He did such a great job. Obviously, you had some flaws because defensively he was so brashful, but he definitely put on a fantastic fight. VA Money, what up?
Yo, what's going on?
What up? What up?
Hey, y'all can hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
And the winds and the wipers, what's up?
Yeah. So I just want to talk about like the energy around the Spence and Crawford fight. Like the reason why it's so negative is because of all the business talk and all the I guess boxing politics over the course of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
They deserve this negativity. In my opinion, they deserve this negativity. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fight fan. I don't necessarily like listening to a lot of counting pay-per-view buys and politics and stuff like that. And I don't like listening to people who kind of like enable that kind of talk. Like, yeah, like this is how it goes. This is just business. This is just business. I don't really like that shit. You know what I mean? Because I just want to see the fights end of the day. So, yeah, I think they deserve this negativity. Hopefully it's still a big fight. Hopefully it's still successful. Hopefully it incentivizes, like Ryan says, it incentivizes other big names to come together and make the big fights. You know what I mean? I sent a couple super chats. I sent a super chat like last week about Diana Ball.
Yeah.
And you read that super chat, and it's like you didn't even know how to pronounce the name Diana Ball.
Yeah, but that you Diana Ball, Dillian White got caught with that, not AJ.
So I followed bodybuilding for close to 10 years, right? Two of the things that you learn in bodybuilding is you learn about steroids and you learn about dieting, keeping a steady diet. If you're waiting for a guy to test positive on steroids, you'll be waiting for a very long time. When Dylan White tested positive for Diana Ball, he tested positive for
small traces.
Test, metabolites. He tested positive for small traces or metabolites on a UCAT test less than 2 weeks after passing a VADA test.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So in other words, that was my red flag to say that maybe VADA is not the most legit testing agency, or not necessarily testing agency, but maybe VADA is not the most legit agency in the world. And this past time, we just realized that Amir Khan's been popping for performance enhancing drugs, and it's been getting swept under the rug. It's a ton of guys that pop for performance enhancing drugs, and it's all like not come out right when they get popped, right? So we know that VADA, when you say, oh, this guy didn't test positive for VADA, that actually means nothing. You're supposed to be able to look at a guy and look at either look at him and determine that he's on something, or look at his body change and determine from that change that he's on something. My first matter of fact, hey, let me get a couple more minutes and I'll send in what do you call a counterpunch? Was it $5?
Yep.
All right, so my first ever bet that I ever took in life, my first ever gamble, right? I didn't even know how to gamble. It was on a fight between Brian Rose and Carson Jones, right? Carson Jones is a journeyman from Ohio. You don't know him. He's a welterweight, 147 pounds. He moved up to 54 to fight Brian Rose.
I know
right?
him. I know Carson Jones. He actually had a trilogy with Kell Brook, brother. I watched them shits.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I had him on the show.
Well, you had him on the show?
Hell yeah, numerous times.
That's dope. But he when he was fighting Kell Brook, I was watching, right? So when I heard that he got the fight with Brian Rose, I could just tell. I could look at a guy and tell if he's most likely on steroids. So I determined that Carson Jones was on it, and on top of that, he's a power puncher anyway. So I know from knowing Brian Rose that if they don't drug test for the fight, Carson Jones is going to knock him out, right? So what happened? They didn't drug test for the fight, right? 15 minutes before the fight starts, 10 minutes before the fight starts, I'll go to Ladbrokes. I'll place my first ever bet for Carson Jones to knock this guy out. Before I get home, the fight is over, right? He knocked him out in like 1 minute and 33 seconds, right? They run it back. What did Brian Rose say? Hey, I think this guy's on something. Run it back, drug test him, and let's see what happens. Brian Rose wins that fight, right? This is the difference between a fighter on and not on. When you look at Anthony Joshua, I don't need a guy like you, no offense, but I don't need a guy like you to be defending or trying to poo-poo any kind of steroid talk, right? So if you're going to try to sweep the steroid talk underneath the rug, then don't promote gambling on your platform. Pick one, right? So if you're going to promote gambling on your platform, you also have to allow all the talk about any factor that can determine the outcome of the fight. Steroids is one of the biggest factors. I would even say that steroids in certain fights and certain matchups is a bigger factor than actual skill level. And we're starting to see that with the recent performances of, I'm just using Anthony Joshua as an example, but it's a myriad of other fighters that they go from being these killers to not killer no more. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that. So for all you guys that are listening to me right now, if you don't know anything about steroids and performance-enhancing drugs, before you start gambling, educate yourself on both steroids and the testing around steroids, right? Educate yourself on like the half-life of chemicals when they're in your system. Figure out what a half-life is. Educate yourself on all of that. Otherwise, you're not. It's not even really gambling. You're just losing money, right? I told you. I put a super chat in. When Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao, I took out a $15,000 loan, right? I was living in the UK. I had it Western Union to myself. I took it out and I had it shipped to me Western Union because it was hard for me to go from American Bank to UK Bank. And I bet that fight, Mayweather versus Pacquiao, and I didn't even have to get nervous about it. I know that Pacquiao is not going to be aggressive. Pacquiao didn't even throw as many punches as Mayweather. Mayweather in that fight threw more punches than Pacquiao. Imagine that. So that's all I got, man.
I hear you, champ. My only defense is, you need to get a job at a drug testing agency if you can see who's on steroids. It doesn't matter how educated you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the bodybuilding business. It doesn't matter if your brother took steroids and was a bodybuilder. It's physically impossible to see with your eyes. So, it sounds good.
No, Ness, don't do that. It's called an eye test. We have it, right?
No, we don't. Your eye test can't prove if you're positive or not.
Listen, Ness. All right, so when you're a cardio athlete, one of the things that happens in your body, like your body produces testosterone from cholesterol. When you're a cardio athlete, what happens is it's going to be hard for you to put muscle on because you're not going to have the cholesterol in your body to create testosterone to go through protein synthesis. To, like it's a lot of things. It's called
Let
being
me
in
ask you.
an
Let me
anabolic
ask you
state.
something that isn't gonna be as difficult as everything you're saying. Do you believe in genetics?
Dog.
So you're not gonna
Yeah.
answer.
The big one of the. You say what?
You're not gonna answer.
What you say? No, I said yes. I said yes.
Okay, so Joshua can't just be genetically a big dude like so many of my friends that I know that I could work out
All right, so
7
check this
days
out.
a
Let me
week, but
explain it
they
to you.
rip
I'm
with
gonna
six
explain.
packs and they don't work out.
I'm gonna explain it to you like this, and I don't want you to argue with me because clearly you're ignorant of what I'm trying to say.
I'm not
right?
arguing.
So
As you can see, I'm
Joshua,
keeping a calm voice. I'm asking you questions.
okay, yeah. So Joshua can look like how he looks like without steroids. Joshua can't look like how he looks like without steroids and be a boxer. Do you understand that?
No.
Do you get? You know you don't.
No.
All right. So Joshua debuted his first fight ever. I think he weighed 233 pounds,
Mhm.
right? And he had a certain kind of body fat composition. Years later, as the years ticked on, I think it was probably not even 2 years later or 3 years later, he weighed 245 with less body fat, with seemingly less body fat. You could tell from the six pack, right? To put on 15 pounds in 2 years as a boxer is almost impossible, right? Of solid muscle mass. It's almost impossible. So you know what it is. All boxers are on something. So that's okay. What I'm saying is that certain guys are on the most potent stuff. And you have to stay on that most potent stuff to get the same performance that you're used to seeing. You can't go from Ganabol to testosterone. Testosterone is also a steroid, but you're going to notice the drop in performance if you can't still be using Ganabol. You're not going to be as explosive. You're not going to be as aggressive. And we're literally seeing it. So, like,
when was
I don't need
Joshua
bother to tell me
explosive?
anything. Dude, listen, I was living in the UK. So all those years when he was popping off, I was living in the UK.
So
he was explosive his entire career.
It
and then
couldn't.
all of a sudden,
It couldn't have been that he just looked better against lesser opposition.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
that's your second call.
Yeah, it's
We'll
two,
go ahead.
two super chats, champ.
listen.
You want more?
The third super
gambling
chat?
If you guys can't
Just to
stand
be
this kind
clear,
of conversation, don't promote gambling.
Just to be clear, is this the third super chat?
Nah, he hung up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, that's a little crazy. I'm not with all that. And you weirdos in the chat talking about Ness, he's right. You're just a Joshua hater. There's no way physically to look at a person and say, yeah, he's on steroids. Like, come on, man. You guys are on a witch hunt here, and that's okay. To each his own. But you know, then we would be part of the problem. You know, it's innocent till proven guilty. Not he looks like he's on steroids. Did we not go to Ronnie in Phoenix? What up?
Nah, you went to my super chat. Yeah, I barely called in. I hung up earlier on accident, man. I had a call come in. Man, that's how you get that guy so much time right now, bro.
I mean, he said he's paying. He said he's paying, and he normally does. So I can't say no. That's VA Money Group. He usually super chats.
Yeah. Yeah, I got positive vibes, bro, and good hopes for this fucking fight happening, man. I'm gonna keep it that way, keep it positive. You mean hope everything goes right. I'm probably gonna be called back in for this record, later on. I had a conversation with my wife this morning. She's like, "Who's boxing this weekend?" She's like, "Anybody I know?" I said, "Of course." She's like, "Okay." Like, I know he might not be real popular right now, but he's got fans. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm Mexican. I'm Chicano, bro. And Floyd Mayweather is my favorite fucking fighter of all time. I'm not saying he's the best fighter. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time. He was my favorite fighter of all time. I enjoy the sweet science as much as the next man. I enjoy Mexican style boxing where they slug it out too. But yeah, man, I think Shakur Stevenson is going to be the next. I think he'll end up being the face of boxing because I think he's going to run through all these dudes, man. That's my opinion. And we all have an opinion. That's my opinion. I think he could beat Tank right now. I think he could beat Ryan right now. Him and Haney will be the hardest fight, of course, because they're both fucking very skilled boxers. But I'd still lean towards. I don't think the fight's gonna happen, bro. I think Haney's gonna outgrow it again, and it might happen at 140, but it ain't gonna happen at 135. But yeah, man, good positive vibes. My super chat's working today, man. Appreciate the show. You guys get the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate you, Ronnie, man. Thank you for calling in and participating on today's show. We gonna keep these phone lines moving. Looks like we got Spider Rico. You were next, but we lost you there.
Am I tripping?
And this looks like this is Adrian in Wisconsin. What up?
What up, Ness? What up, Danny?
What up? What the fuck?
What's up?
What up, Adrian? You good, bro? I'm just trying to figure some shit out. You good, bro? What up?
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be optimistic. I mean, I hope that that fight happens. You know, if it happens, it happens. I'm not like that. There's plenty of great fights going on in boxing right now, so I'm not too upset about it if it doesn't happen, or if it does. There's a lot of fighters and people are going to be moving around weight classes, so I think we're going to see great fights in the next 3 years anyways. So, you know, I'm not too upset. And, I mean, with the emergence of all these apps like Probox and all these things, bringing up fighters with smaller records so we can see them, so hopefully they can catch more fans. I think boxing's just going in the right direction, and I'm sure this fight will happen. And to be honest, I think the nice part about this fight compared to the Floyd-Pacquiao fight, because I'm with Ness, I knew he was going to do Pacquiao like that. I don't care if it would have been 5 years before. It would have been the same thing. Pacquiao never was good against counterpunchers, and that's just the truth. If you're a great counterpuncher, Manny Pacquiao can be neutralized at the end of the day. So this fight is actually going to be action-packed. This is going to be one of those, if we're calling it the super fight, it's going to deliver. You know, it's not going to be considered a snooze fest, because if you think about it, as many pay-per-views as Maypac did, think of how many casual fans, and the casual fans, it's people that didn't really watch boxing, because to get that many people, that's what you had. How disappointed they felt, because they're not really boxing fans. They didn't even know what they were signing up to see. They just know that both of them were popular. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I really got for you guys. Just keep on grinding.
All right, Adrian, appreciate it. Yo, Adrian, I ain't take no
Yo, what
picture.
up?
I ain't take no picture, but I was rocking your gym shirt in London, champ.
Ah, man, that's dope, man. That's love, man. You don't need to take the picture, man. I'm glad you out there repping it. You know, we just opened a new location that's event ready. We got all the lights that go above the ring. It's a beautiful facility, so we're getting that going and moving. And I'm hoping to one day to get a gym in Florida, so I can not be in the Midwest anymore.
You lying,
So,
man.
shout out
You
to
lying.
guys.
I was trying to get a
Yep,
gym
hey.
in Florida with you last year, man. You playing games.
Man, it's a process, man. I gotta make some real money off
Process,
these gyms
smash
first.
man. Process, smash You either ready or you ain't, dog.
Shit, man, I'm only one person, man. You gotta groom
All
the
we
coaches
need is
under
one.
you and make.
All we need is one.
Yeah, all you need is one, but I mean, I got 2 gyms right now. How am I gonna cover them?
Bro, those gyms
gotta
is
make-
cold over there. You don't want them shits. You fucking snowing in the summer.
Shit, you was here in the summer, bro. It was too hot for you. Don't lie. I picked you up from the airport. You looked like you was gonna die, player.
You know, he be crying about the weather in champ, bro. Always crying about the weather.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
it's
you would
snow
think,
in Wisconsin.
Adrian, you would think Ness is really from La Isla. Like, you would think he really from the island, bro. Like, that's the way he act.
I am. It's in my blood, bro. You are what your parents are. But Adrian,
Nah,
thanks
I
for
feel
calling
you.
in, champ. I'm gonna get to Luca. Luca. Okay, we're gonna move on, Luca. Leave you in the back, like with nothing to say. Going to New Orleans. We got Rock in New Orleans. What up?
What's happening, man? I'm trying to see what's popping with Regis Progress. Like, when we gonna get a competitor, somebody gonna step up and get my dog, the little
There
You
was
know what I'm
talks
saying?
yesterday that he's gonna possibly fight Jack Catterall, who just signed the Matchroom. So you got to let it develop. But that's the recent news with Regis.
Oh, all right. I smell that. All right. So who you got on that one?
Oh no, I'm picking Regis.
Mm-hmm.
Jack is famous
Stop
for a
off
tight
the
fight.
dog, off the muscle. All right. I appreciate it, baby. That's all I wanted.
All right, champ. We appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate the support.
Looks like we got everybody. Let me get to these super chats. Make sure we ain't leave nobody behind. Refreshing. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget we are back live at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Talking to Shakur, the
Stevenson.
Jared, the Keyshawn, the Shushu, the Troy, everybody on the card this weekend.
Preview
and we got the trilogy. Jalen Phillips.
Preview and predicting
and
all this
Antoine
weekend's
Cobb.
fights, but specifically and only at 12 o'clock, we'll be talking the top rank 9-fight card, 8-fight card. I got Intel Rodriguez, $5 super chat. He says, I would have loved to see Spence versus Paul Williams and Crawford versus De La Hoya if they were in the same era. What's your predictions of those fights? Yeah, that would have been amazing, but I think Paul Williams versus Fundora would have been a better fight. But yeah, Paul versus Earl would be a good fight because it's kind of like a Fundora fight. Those dudes were tall, lanky, threw 1,000 punches, easy. Paul was definitely known for throwing 1,000. What about you?
I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. I didn't get to see too much of Paul during this time. Paul was somebody that I honestly went back and watched, but man, Paul Williams to me, I feel like just having that height would have gave a lot of guys problems as we've seen Fundora have, but I feel like it'd be a disservice for me to necessarily pick just because of not the most of familiarity in those instances, but it does seem that everybody is done. I see Hot Boxing Minute listening in, champ. Just want to give you a big shout out because you've been killing it with the TikToks, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You be on point. From what I like and from how I feel on a lot of shit, you be on point. So just want to give you your credit, champ. Keep killing
Shout
it.
out, man.
Keep doing your thing.
I got a
And
couple super chats.
Let's get to those.
Mike Jones, $2. Oh, snap. Jihad Tucker, my new favorite fighter. What up, Tucker? Ronnie Rios back with another one. He said, you gained a fan here, Jihad. Fist emoji with respect, flexing emoji. VA Money Group, he said, everything I said, pure facts. Counterpunch, $5. Another $5 from Michael Rodriguez, who says, what do you think about Angel Tito Acosta fights tonight? First time posting, usually listen on the podcast. Salute, gentlemen. Shout out to you for this being your first super chat. We appreciate you. And Tito Acosta is a Golden Boy card. I'm going to probably check it out. It's on DAZN today. I never heard of him. I had heard. Is he related to Angel Acosta, the one that fought Brandon Rios a couple years ago? Not a couple, definitely 10 years ago or so. 9 years, 7 years ago. I don't know. But
definitely the name sound familiar. At least the last name sound
Acosta,
familiar.
Miguel Acosta, Tito Acosta. One of those is fought Brandon Rios, but I don't know if this Acosta is related to that Acosta. I'm just asking.
Right.
And, we refreshing and make sure we leave no man behind. Like Daniel McKenzie. Shout out to you. I think this is your second. Nope, that's your first. All good then. He says, ask Shakur, if he don't drop the belts, would he have used his super champion status to challenge Devin? Will he go after Martin after this fight? So that's a two-part question. We'll send that to Saquon Jones, our New York City correspondent. If you want to follow Saquon, you can follow him at Saquon Jones. And remember, he has his own streaming service. So if you are a actor looking to do some movies, you know what I mean? Get at my mans in them because he's doing big things in the New York City area. Right now we're about 166,779.
Yo, we need to get that milli. I ain't gonna lie, champ.
Word.
We need that milli.
Badly.
Like, we need it. They out here selling check marks. We deserve ours.
Yeah, they selling check marks. Damn, we got callers. What's up with you, bro? Why you ain't go to these callers? Danny be wildin'.
How be wildin', champ?
We got... Oh, this a new caller, too. See that, man? Come on, Danny.
Let's go to him, champ. What the fuck?
In the 831, brand new caller. Who this?
Hello, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Bravo from Watsonville, California.
Bravo. What up, brother? You said Watsonville?
Hey, my first time caller, brothers. Yeah, Watsonville, California. Kind of by like Salinas.
Uh-huh.
Like the singer that died?
No,
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, brother. I'm
No.
I'm fucking with you, brother. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you
Go ahead.
You good? Nah. Saludos, bro. Love
Saludos.
You guys. First time calling. Yeah, saludos, bro. Love you, Danny. You guys are the best, man. First time calling, like I said, and I just wanted to call. I love what you guys do, and you guys are the best boxing podcast, and out there, brothers, and take care, and thank you, man.
You said Watsonville, Texas, or Cali?
No, Cali.
Oh, Cali. Because I got a couple people that called in with this area code from Hollister and Eagle Pass, Texas, too. Shout out to you, champ. We appreciate you calling in. That's it? You nothing else?
Nah, man, I'm good. Thank you, brothers.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out for the kind words. I think this is Puerto Rico area code. Let me double check.
Damn, PR.
Oh, no, Miami. Same shit. Same weather.
He said same shit. Same
Word.
weather.
Uh-oh, new caller in Miami. What up? Who's this? I love new callers, bro. It's growth. Who this?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name, champ? Where you calling from?
What's going on, family? This is TJ, man.
TJ.
TJ, yes, sir.
Oh, PJ.
But no, I'm not,
TJ.
Yeah.
And you're calling from?
Yes, sir. Nah, so I got a Miami number, but I'm prior military, man. So I move around. I'm out in Dallas now.
No, okay.
Shout out Dallas. Stand up.
Shout out, champ. What up, though?
What's good? Nah, I'm trying to see. Hey, what's up with Rocha? I see he's moving on. So
he's got a fight with Anthony Young, and that's happening May 27th on DAZN.
Jeez, so are we saying that he pulled a Virgil or no?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we don't care. I don't think we care because we want Earl and Bud.
Nah, that's a fact. I'm definitely a fan of that. I was speaking towards the question because it was like, does this mean that the fight is happening? I don't know if it necessarily meant that.
That's how I'm taking it. I'm gonna be real.
I think it's at the very least a very positive sign.
Yep.
Nah, fact. I mean, it definitely opened up the door. I mean, I don't see that's one less excuse out the way.
Word.
But yeah, nah, that's what I was tapping in on, man. Shoot, either way, like I said, I'm out in Dallas now. I just recently moved out here, so I hear Arrow's gonna fight June 17th anyway. So if he's out at AT&T, I'm gonna slide to that. If he's fighting Bud out in Vegas, I'm gonna slide to that. I'm just optimistic like everybody else trying to be, man.
Wow.
But I was just tapping in, and I appreciate the call for sure.
Appreciate you, champ. We got Spider Rico Discord. What it do?
What's up, God?
What up? Peace, God.
Chilling. Just waiting for my time.
It's gonna come.
All right. Yeah. Every day is new, though. That's what I call in to say.
New dawn.
We knew every single day. Everybody listening to me. As long as you get outside fresh in the morning, we brand new, like our whole bodies. That's why I say it's morning. Morning is usually what they say when people die. So like, they're mourning. But every single day it's morning because our old us is dead,
That's
and then
right.
we're new.
Every day's a new beginning, baby.
Yeah. Tank calling. I was meant to say this yesterday, but y'all was like on some other look. Tank, the greatest light skinned boxer we ever had, or since I seen since Winky Wright, and I didn't get to see
Say
Winky Wright.
what?
He was a southpaw too. Southpaws think different, especially light skinned people. Uh, it's different. They're different like that. So you gotta be. Ryan is a purebred. He's pure. It's power in that too. That fight, that's Floyd versus Oscar. We really ain't been talking about that. It's not just Ryan versus Tank. This is Floyd versus Oscar. What Oscar did to Floyd for him to fight him, it was really wrong, and that's why Tank got to do Garcia wrong, because everything changes, traditions change as time goes on.
Tank ain't even
Now look,
friends with Floyd, so why would he be getting some get back for Floyd? He ain't even fucking with Floyd.
Nah, they was cool.
you,
Ain't cool.
he don't never gotta. He don't never.
He just got
Perception is
kicked out the
reality.
gym, but they cool.
But they saw each other after and was talking to each other
That's
after.
that's
Alright, but he
Floyd.
kicked
That's
out the
Floyd's
gym.
boy.
He all in a
Floyd.
whole nother gym right now. Matter of fact, he in Bob Santos' gym. I seen him sparring.
Hey, but look, y'all did this to me last time. Look, I got 54 seconds. When you talk about complexion, be careful because all of our colors, this is the color of God. So be careful when you talk about complexion.
I mean, that was
God
you
comes
talking
in.
about complexion.
No, I always go off what everybody says. I listen
You
carefully
called
to
him
what
light
everything
skin.
that
You
happens.
called in here talking about he light skin.
And that's because earlier I was listening yesterday, and you said that something about light skinned people that he wasn't a slick black fighter. I listened,
I said Rolly is light skin. He's not a
and
slick black fighter. Are you
and that's
disagreeing?
fine. No, that's fine. I just say be careful when you talk about complexion
I mean, is
because
he not light skin? Cause he
he
looked
is
like
what he
Steph
is.
Curry to me.
But whatever he is, everybody is God's complexion because he come in all different colors and complexions and languages.
Chris Brown light skin.
Uh, that's my time.
Tyrese dark skin. You know what I'm
Gone.
saying? Danny white.
I'm paste.
Danny is considered white in the hood. You know what I mean? Feel me? I'm
Or
trigueño.
or as I was referred to yesterday, the Mexican out the group.
Mixed
But
memorabilia.
yo.
Mixed memorabilia. What is up? Yo, you never sent my counterpunch either, yo. You robbed me. Just saying.
Hello.
Mixed memorabilia. Mixed memorabilia.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Top of the morning,
All
top of
right.
the morning, top of 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 the morning.
Bro, broken record? What's going on?
Top of the morning.
What's up, champ?
Great. Yeah, great stuff. It's really good to be. So really good. Just a quick question to both of you. Who are your? Can I ask you for two lists? Top three, or if you want to say five, you can say five. So both of you, your top 3 or 5 favorite boxers of all time, and your top 3 or 5 who you think are the greatest boxers of all time. So that's where you take out any unbiased.
Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather.
For me, I definitely got Floyd, Sweet Pea. I love the
Yeah.
way Sweet Pea boxed. Yeah, Ali, I feel like the way he boxed as a heavyweight especially.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I think you gotta put Ray Leonard in there a little bit, even
Get
though
your ass out there. You ain't watched no Ray Leonard fights.
Nah, I've watched a handful of Ray
A
fights.
handful. Less than a handful. He know he lying, man.
Nah, bro, you know ESPN got all the old shit. ESPN and the
Ain't
Zone
nobody
got
watching
all
them
the
shits
old
with
shits.
horsehair gloves, little
No,
ass
bro, I
6
promise
ounces
you,
looking like
bro,
they
I had
UFC gloves.
before you moved out here, I had a mentor. He passed away, but I had a mentor out here, Bro, he sat my ass down. That's how I know about the Gillette on Monday Night Fight, bro. All this shit was black and white. That's how I know about the Pass Blue Ribbon, the PBR Wednesdays, and then I forget what the fuck it was Fridays, but he used to sit my ass down couple years ago. Before I got into the business, really, and when I first got in, I
Bro,
sit my ass
finish
down,
your
watch
list, man. Finish your list, man.
all the old.
Finish your list, man.
Chop it off with Devin Haney.
All right, so all times for me, definitely Mike Tyson got me into the sport. That's what I was watching with my dad on HBO. Definitely Floyd.
I thought he meant like boxers,
Mike Tyson is a boxer. The fuck?
Yeah, boxer, fighter, whatever, you know.
No,
just
no, no.
someone who.
I thought you meant the style.
Oh no,
No.
Then I definitely have to put, bro. I can't not put Canelo there. Canelo to me, like when I started watching this sport, Floyd was already on top. You get what I'm saying? So Floyd was always my favorite fighter, but I saw Canelo's rise. I'm talking about before anybody heard of him. I was on his ass, bro. We really thought he could have been related to us. And, like, all my people's in Mexico. So, yeah, Canelo got to be up there for me. I'm sorry. But
Yo,
go ahead.
look at Joe Small. He talking about I'm Danny's age and I watch 2 Leonard fights. That's not you helping Danny's case. That's you helping me win the argument. Like, you can't say Leonard's an all-time great. You only watch 2 fucking fights.
Nah, I've seen a cool 5
I'm talking
fights.
to him specifically. You already made it clear, a handful, which could only be 5 or less. For me, it's easy. It'll be Mike Tyson, Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar, and Canelo. Like, those are the people that had me in the sport. It's just, that's what
They're your
made-
favorites.
And yes.
That's what made me
And I'm
tune
glad you
in.
repeated it. That's why people saying, you know, we ain't saying top 5 of all time. We saying our favorites.
Yeah,
you know,
what I watched, what I tuned in for.
There's not a fighter, like I said, Devin, there ain't a fighter. He had to be in my top because there ain't a fighter I've seen more. There's not a fighter in the sport I've seen more. So it's like I've learned so much just being around him. But, yeah, for me, that was my list. What about you, champ?
Just okay. So that's your favorites. Then what about my list in terms of my favorites? Are Roberto Duran, Eric Morales, George Foreman Part 2, so the comeback. I'd put, Manny Pacquiao would be up there as well because he brought a lot of excitement and fun. So that's 4. And I think, I don't know, I'm tempted to Alexis Arguello.
Okay.
No, actually, no. I'm gonna go with Henry Armstrong. Sorry, Henry Armstrong. I watched footage because I got old fight footage as well, so I watched him. I haven't watched him in his time, but I have got, and I think holding those 3 titles, you know, he held 3 different titles at the same time, different weight classes. I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, I can't speak on Henry, to be honest with you, because you know, I haven't seen too much of him. You know, there's certain guys like Jack Dempsey is probably the oldest. You know, Jack Dempsey, Ray Robinson, that's the oldest I've took it back. And you know, Jack Dempsey, obviously he had the first $1 million gate. I think they did
that's right.
I think they did like 1.7 or 1.8 million in 19.
Yeah,
Listen to this. In 1921. In 1921,
that's right.
they did that shit in New Jersey, actually. So, you know, I've gone back to see a little Jack Dempsey, you know, Ray Robinson, I've gone back to go see. But other than that, man, it's not too many, so can't really.
And I think the 3 greatest ever pound for pound, ever, no bias now, completely unbiased, in my opinion, though, as well, is not in any order, but I think pure skills, achievement, you know, and what they've done. Not in any order, but Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Henry Armstrong. I think those are the top 3. Yep, thank you.
Well,
But
that
all right,
is
brother,
your
thank
time,
you.
man. Thank you, obviously, for calling in. Don't forget, you never sent that counterpunch yesterday, you know. We going out to a couple callers here that we have. And what's this? The 619. Who's in the 619? What is that? That is San Diego. Who's in San Diego? Looking like we got
what's up,
ourselves a new caller in the 619. Who's this?
I'm a new caller.
What's your name, brother?
El Roby 619. El Roby.
El Roby 619. What's going on?
What up?
That's right, bro. Hey, I'm new to you guys' chat. I barely started watching you guys about a month ago, and I just want to say thank you so much. Every day before I go to work, I listen to y'all when I'm at lunch. I listen to y'all. It's like chilling with homies and no boxing, you know?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Good to have another homie, because believe me, I started this show because where I'm originally from, I had no one to talk to. My best friend only knew Cuban boxers, and it was about 3 of them. So I know what it is, the need to be able to talk to people that actually know about the sport. So thank you and welcome.
Yeah, absolutely, boys. I appreciate y'all. Like I had like a situation with my family. They moved to Arizona, so I'm out here in San Diego by myself. So like hanging out with you guys, I literally feel like I'm hanging out. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Where you at? Bro, you should drive up. You should drive up for April 22nd, man. We're gonna invite only allow 40 people to watch the fight with us.
We're having a private live fight party,
Yeah,
so just like we do our shows.
Word.
Just
We in
Vegas.
In Vegas, come out, bro.
So if you come up for the weekend, you know, and this to everybody. This to everybody. If you come up for the weekend, you know, you can obviously
go
hit
to
up
fight week, take pictures, meet all the fighters, and then watch the fights with us for even cheaper than what it would cost you at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that would be a dream, bro. I'll try and get that figured out for sure. Like I've only been to Vegas one time, bro. I've only been to Vegas one time.
Yeah, man, get with like 1 or 2 friends and just take the ride. We drove to San Diego. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
It was San Diego
we come down when Canelo opens his camp, boys.
Bro, Canelo did a media workout today or yesterday, right?
Something like that. Tank got one today.
Yeah,
right,
Tank
right
got
here,
one today.
Yeah, he usually does it here at the House of Boxing. It's like literally like less than a mile away from where I'm at right now. Sometimes I go over there, and he's pretty cool, bro. I mean, he has a lot of security and whatnot, but yeah, he's a good guy.
Word.
But I appreciate you guys. Have a great
our
day.
security
I'll listen to you guys.
Appreciate you, brother.
All his security consists of former like
football players,
federal agents.
Word?
Oh yeah.
Damn. Canelo paying them big security salaries. Who else? What we got in the 501 Little Rock, Arkansas? Looking like we got Nigel. What up?
What's up, Chief?
We hear you.
Hey, yeah, man. I just want to say big shout out to all y'all, man. At the best, man. Y'all just don't know how instrumental y'all are in this boxing world to making fights happen, asking the necessary questions, man, for these guys to make these fights happen. Especially when y'all had Suleiman, where y'all boxed his ass, man, with some questions. That was epic. Just my take on everything, man. I feel like this Terence Crawford fight is about to happen. Rocha, he moved on. Unification, Trump mandatory, and I feel like since that mandatory didn't happen, then that unification got to be in the mix. So, you know what I mean? But I had to give you guys your flowers, man, just because a lot of people don't get that chance, man, to listen in and kind of impact the game or impact the sport, but y'all doing it for sure. Man, just so salute on to that, man.
Appreciate you, champ. Let me give you real quick an opportunity to win a free shirt. We got a little trivia. Are you good with boxing trivia?
Man, I feel like I'm pretty good with anything and everything.
All right, then. So, we going to go ahead.
What you got for him today, Ness?
We're going to make sure I find the soundbite first because we always fuck that up. All right.
All right, we got the soundbite. We got the question.
Certainly don't have the soundbite just yet.
Fucking terrible.
All right, we ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
What year was the last live HBO boxing broadcast? Oh,
what the hell? Hell
so
no, bro. That shit was
wrong.
recent. 2018.
So wrong.
What a load of bollocks.
Sorry, brother,
That
but
shit
we
was
tried.
2018.
We tried to give you a brand new shirt from FTW Brand, who is our merch provider. But since you did not win the trivia question, don't worry. We're going to put the link in the description and the live chat for the FTWR Brand merch site, where you can still get some t-shirts and hoodies and support your favorite show or your favorite boxer, because a lot of your favorite boxers are getting their merch done with FTWR Brand. Yeah, that was our trivia question for today. And double checking, I believe we got to everybody. Double checking the super chats.
Damn,
here.
a lot of people ain't know. Holy shit. It was December 2018. It was all women's card, actually, that closed it off.
With Jessica McCaskill, right?
No, Jessica was offered the Cecilia fight for that one. It got turned down due to the low offer, but, paid off at the end. But catch us 12 p.m. Pacific.
VA Money Group, $5 super chat says AJ versus Franklin was plus 400 to go to decision. Most guys in the chat thought it would be a KO. You're right. You're right, but so many fights we think end in KO and don't, like Mikey versus Earl. On that note, see you later, alligator. Man down, man down. But that man
bring
ain't go
Danny,
down.
the boxing voice. Arriva Dirch.
Oh, shit, I got Bougie and Broward. Never leave a man behind. What up? Bougie. 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 You got to unmute.
Shit.
There you
All
go.
right, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, what it is, it's your boy Boo G from Broward to motherfucking Vegas. What it is, family?
Chilling.
Now, you been on the whole fucking show.
Nah, he been there. I just said I forgot to go to him.
I had so much motion this morning, bro. I had y'all at the doctor's office this morning with Majid, cause Majid coming next month. So I had to do the ultrasound, all type of shit for Majid. I got y'all all in the doctor's office. I be having y'all in my customer highs, everything. But anyway, I'm calling in, say the best for last. Listen, Shakir don't have no press conference today or nothing.
Yeah, champ.
Yeah.
What the fuck you
That's
talking
what I
about?
was looking on YouTube, looking for that shit. I ain't top ranking promoted on their Instagram or nothing. I ain't know if they had a press conference. What time that supposed to start on our time?
Yeah, it starts at 6 minutes from now.
Oh shit.
Starts
Okay,
at
for
9
sure.
a.m.
All right.
Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And
Beautiful.
if you go to the Top Rank Instagram story, it is the last thing uploaded. There's a link right there. Easy
Okay,
peasy
for
lemon squeezy.
Word.
Hey, Danny, nigga, I see you putting in work, man. Lord Haney posted you on his little Insta story, nigga. Said, nigga.
Word? What he do?
He wasn't doing shit.
Nah,
they was just talking.
Nah, it was just a picture. And he just tagged me in it. I was wearing my boxing voice hat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, I still ain't put my hat on yet either. I'm waiting on my shirt to come in. I'm gonna put on a little fit for Tank and Ryan Day.
Yeah, for anybody waiting on a shirt from us, specifically to get to you, Bo delivered 8, and he just picked up the rest, and he's delivering the rest.
Yeah. Little
Shout out
boxing
to
voice hat.
Shout out to them, bro. But yeah, mainly I just called in to basically say shout out to all my Muslim brothers and sisters that is still, participating in Ramadan and training. I'm one of them. It ain't easy. I still spar. I still work out. I do everything during Ramadan. They say I'm motherfucking crazy. I say if it's a will, it's a way. So shout out to all my Muslim brothers and sisters that still putting in work while fasting. Also, I want to do another shout out to all my South Florida competitors that's going to participate in the Golden Gloves this weekend. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I got a couple of guys at the gym that's getting ready for Golden Gloves this weekend. Y'all put on the show for the state, and put on the show for yourselves. I will be in the building. I just want to give out that little good inspiration right there. And I'll catch y'all at the 12 p.m. show, 3 o'clock show for us.
All right,
Peace.
champ. Yeah, to everybody else, Top Ranks Shakur press conference is starting at the top of the hour, so 5 minutes from now.
Oh, perfect. So then when we come back, we'll have More info. But want to let everybody know we appreciate you rocking out with us. We appreciate you choosing us to rock out and get you through your work morning. We are wrapping up. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Back right here at 12 Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, which is the same time, no matter where you are.
Bring Vogue Danny, the boxing voice. Catch us. Arrivederci. We'll be back.